believe Oatsngoats had to forfeit his race, his first race, and he lost his second to Lachlan. Anyway, both our runners are starting.
More likely, we're going to see both these runners go to not Super Metroid, Link to the Past. They're in Super Metroid right now. They're going to go to Link to the Past. There are 2 items they can check right now without Morph Ball, but they're going to go straight to where all the items are. Or Oats will make a liar out of me.
Now, we haven't seen the early dip into Blue Moonstar too often this tournament so far. It gets a nice moonfall to the bottom of the Turian shaft.
And it's only 50 rupees on Lake Hylia's island. Now, see, Oats will want to try and stay in Super Metroid. This is his home, as we get supers in Sanctuary. Yeah, Oats wants to stay in Super Metroid as long as he can. He's not a Link to the Past runner, but he's one of the best in Super Metroid, though. So he's going to hope that there's some progression down here.
I'm surprised he passed up that Piece of Heart, actually. I would be grabbing Piece of Hearts in at least the early stages of the game. You don't really want to be forced into somewhere like Thieves Town with early Dark World, but still being on 3 hearts. Meanwhile, Pansnek is going to go for a Houlihan.
Yeah, so Oats is just resetting. He's going to be about... He didn't lose that much time with that reset.
Considering that Pansnek is spending some time doing a Houlihan, they're probably going to get into Kakariko or the Lost Woods about the same time as each other.
Yeah, and if there's a 300 rupee drop early on, that dip into Houlihan Room was off or not. Anyway, only error capacity upgrade in Link's house. We get a map check. Red pendant on Desert and regular crystals on Hera and
Eastern.
Eastern. That's the word I was thinking of.
Pansnek's immediately going to buy some bombs. He's not trusting in luck to give him some bombs before making his trip into Kakariko. And Oatsngoats is going to check out the series of the Uncle first.
Not a bad check. I think Pansnek is going to go ahead and go to Eastern. 6 times over here, potentially. Depending on if they find Bo or if Armos is harder than last time.
This is very unorthodox routing. Pansnek's looking forward to make a gamble and get some kind of early advantage over Oatsngoats.
Ooh, mirror! Mirror in the lantern chest, or second lantern chest.
Right, that's definitely an advantage, but it's not quite an early advantage.
We also heard hook shot! Oh!
Okay, that's an early advantage for sure.
Morph Ball in the closet, heart container reserve tank. By the way, Swamp Palace is our green pendant tonight, guys.
We've got early advantages pouring out of our ears here.
So, Pansnek has the Morph Ball that Oatsngoats wants. But Oatsngoats has the hook shot that is going to make some of these early Rhine so much easier.
Pansnek is going straight into Eastern. This is a very gutsy play.
I mean, there's still... He could possibly get 3 items here. I mean, it is a play. He was in the area anyway. Trying to see what pool is right now. Just hearts.
Yeah, ideally from a triple, you're going to want big cash like 20 rupees or bomb jobs so that you don't have to spend the big cash to get the bombs.
Is this an Aga 1 seed, Ocelot? Are we having Aga 1 seed today? Only
Not
if they
for
want
that
that
big
red rupee.
Doesn't count Aga out completely. If we can't get into the Eastern Dark World because we can't find the flippers anywhere, which have now been added to our tracker just today, along with the boots. Exciting additions. But no, we haven't found boots yet, Kachiri. But yeah, if we can't find any means of getting to Eastern Dark World, we may still have to kill Aga 1.
Well, there's your bombs.
Just a bunch of free blueberries.
Yeah, just growing out in the wild. I mean, you don't like... Oh, space jump in Eastern! I'm going to call Eastern Palace Zeppis right now, because that's where all the Super Metroid items are at right now.
Mothball was in Shalashaska's closet. It's at Frankaguy. Neither of our runners have been in Kakrika yet. Pansnek decides to go straight to Eastern Palace.
And it's paying out for him in Super Metroid progression, kind of. We still need either power bomb upgrades or like screw attack right now to get some more checks. But second time is a big 5.
Yeah, screw attack or speed booster, and ideally some extra energy tanks if they do find speed booster.
And the compass and the big. Okay, so there's one item right now that is out of logic because it gotta go through the dark room. If there's an item here, then good. If not, Armos will have an item. Oats trying to remember how to do this sliding puzzle. Gets himself a heart container, a red 20, a vanilla red 20, another vanilla red 20, and an E-Tank.
Gotta love those early E-Tanks. Nobody really wants to be dipping into Super Metroid with a bunch of progression items but no energy tanks and just a regular power suit. It's pretty deadly out there. Pansnek just manages to get his way through the dark rooms of Eastern Palace, but with only one heart left, so he's going to be a bit stuck coming into the next room. He can't use a damage boost to get to the pot underneath the anti-phaser. Hit the switch.
What was that?
He's not going to be able to use a damage boost. Well, he can use a damage boost now if he wants to, but he's just going to bomb the rest of the enemies instead. But yeah, he was low on health, so he wouldn't be able to...
Speed booster!
Ooh.
Gloves!
Ooh.
Oh man! 15
Ooh.
out of 10, height well. That was a very hype well. Oats has exactly one bomb left for this last check in Kakariko requiring bombs.
Well, he's going to need one more bomb if he decides to go do the racing game. He does have the money to buy bombs if he needs to.
And I think he's going to be doing that play. Maybe. He was thinking about it. He's still thinking about it. He doesn't have a bomb to get those other bombs.
Meanwhile, we find out from the bush crab that it drops bombs. I'm actually surprised that Oats didn't check the bush crab on his way to the lumberjack. He could have gotten a lot of free bombs there.
I don't know if he knows where he's... I think he's trying to find... Okay, sick kid he can't do yet. I think he's like looking at a map tracker and is like aimlessly walking around trying to figure out what all he needs to check in Eastern... Not Eastern, but Kakariko.
Okay, so we know we don't need boots for the lumberjack check, but what is on the library?
A missile
Just
pack.
missiles.
My question is he just... Yeah, he's doing... Oh. You know, I would just do the racing game blind, to be completely honest. I mean, yeah, that's just bombs. But, like, what's this deny him? Then you walk all the way over there. You're going to save and quit anyway. You walk all the way back, then you go through it again.
I would still only do the just straight gamble into the racing game in Key Sanity. We don't have Key Sanity in the combo randomizer yet. It's an upcoming feature. Prepare for yourself for the longest races possible.
Oh god. And then you also have to get keys for all the doors, and like every single like super missile door and powerbomb door also has a big key. Oh. Evil. There's so many evil things we can do.
Yeah, just replace a few of those super missile packs with key packs instead. But I don't think that's going to be a thing. That would just be a little too cruel.
I think I saw a screenshot of an upcoming build of combo with retro and custom sprites. I'm looking forward for the custom sprites. You can only see classic Link for so long.
Yeah, let's get some Andy pugs in here. I missed a pug.
I wonder how much Andy will pay someone to make like a Pugmas armor custom sprite for Super Metroid.
Pansnek is enjoying that particularly stacked row, whilst Oatsngoats is coming up to the mini Moldorm cave. Spoilers for the previous phase. In this mini Moldorm cave, we found the lamp, the Varia suit, and the gravity suit.
Now that's a stacked Moldorm cave. I mean, we had a stacked well. So here's hoping for a stacked Moldorm cave. Oh, well, we got a sick kid check coming soon.
More reserve tags. Blech.
Silvers!
That's a pretty okay cave. Pansnek goes into the sick kid's house and realizes no bottle. And I hook shot is going to come in particularly handy for checking out the Ice Rod Cave here, because those crabs are murder machines. Even on 4 hearts, 2 hits will take out Link right now, because they do 2 hearts of damage on Green Mail, but with the hook shot, we can just stun them and make our way past them.
As you say that, it looks like, I think he hit the rock, but it looked like it hit the thing.
Yeah, he missed a crab and would have gotten hit by the crab, but luckily hookshot gives invincibility frames, and he got the rock and hookshotted over to it anyway, so...
All for bombs.
Pansnek is going for the racing game gamble. He's on 6 bombs, so at least he'll get some back.
Now, is Oats going to do the dungeon?
He's thinking about it. He is going to go though. With hookshot and bombs, it's going to be no problem at all. In a typical Link to the Past standard seed, where you get a randomized weapon from the uncle, and that's only in standard seeds, you can get 10 bombs as a starting weapon, and you have to make your way through the entirety of escape on just those 10 bombs. Plus any bonus weapons you might be lucky enough to find along the way. So 11 bombs and hookshot makes this pretty easy. You can just stun those guards and bomb them at your leisure.
No, I didn't see what was Bottle Vendor. Pansnek did get Bottle Vendor.
I wasn't looking myself either. I completely missed it.
Vanilla map. Ah, Tracker. Our awesome Tracker today. Give him a good follow. Letting us know it was a big 20.
Ooh, Oates cancelled his hookshot a bit early there and actually didn't hit the green guard.
Alright, 2 more items to check on this side. Moon Pearl! Ooh. Oh, no one saw that, Oats. Don't worry.
Right, if you draw attention to it, everybody's going to check the FOD again to see it. But yeah, nice early moon pearl this seed. Pansnek is hard resetting to Super Metroid. They are going to start checking it out immediately.
Now, he does have Speed Booster. He can do some checks, but not a lot. Oh, he has Power Bombs, too. Never mind, he has a lot of checks he can make.
Yeah, we got some power bombs in Eastern, I believe it was. Mystery Shine Spark to the top of the sky. And now he needs to go back into the ship to recharge his health. And the Phantom Escape was nothing much today. Oatsngoats isn't choosing to do the Dark Cross room in the Dark Escape because it's dark down there. We can't see all those nasty snakes and everything else down there. He is making his way over to Eastern Third, so he's going to get that Morph Ball. And he's going to think, yep, Super Metroid time. Pansnek running into a bit of trouble in the acid room in the top of criteria here.
Well, all for a 5 air capacity upgrade.
Oatsngoats was throwing all of his pots at Shanashaska, but he doesn't deserve...
saving Queen. Why? Ooh. So he's going to be missing out on Space Jump. Where can Oats go now?
I'm not sure where he's going now. He can't get into the back of his... Well, he can get into the back of Escape. He has gloves. So he's still going to miss out on the Dark Cross room here, but there's 3 more items he can get down here. We have seen the map. I don't recall seeing the compass, so that could be here.
I don't think compass shows up in Escape or Dungeon. I don't think. Hammer!
Hammer?
We got Hammer, we got Mids, we got Moon Pearl. Right now, Aga's looking pretty dead. No, you want to go to Link's house, you want to go to Hype Cave. You want to get... or not, okay.
And yeah, you're right about the compass not existing in Hyrule Castle, because there is no big chest for the compass to point out. No boss either. So there's going to be 1 more item in Dark Cross that we will maybe seeing much later. Pansnek gets some extra power bombs in the front of the gauntlet, so he's going to be able to make his way to the back of gauntlet, assuming his health holds out.
Did Oats forget something? Or... Oh, he's trying to get the Bob Vendor. Okay.
Yeah, a mere 10 rupees to be found down here. Not the best cash farm, but he can take what he can get if it's to pay up the amateur scammer artist. He takes lessons with King Zur every Sunday.
Oh, we're also going to see Sick Kit, too. Ooh, first sword in Terminator.
Excellent for terminating your enemies.
Yeah. Oh, Oats is going to go to Villas of Outcast first.
It's subverting all of our expectations today. Maybe Oats is thinking that Pansnek's going to try and get a Link to the Past advantage on him because Pansnek's not as good as at Super Metroid. And so he's trying to go for the counterplays here. Little does he know that Pansnek is actually going through Super Metroid.
Pansnek has to be careful for a soft lock. He only has so many more power bombs. He's going to try Mock Ball again, but he has 3 more tries. And then he remembers he has Speed Booster. 5-6 pendants on Meyer and Pod. Green pendant on Swamp. Blue pendant on Ice Palace.
Ooh,
Spring Ball!
Yeah, the Spring Ball. And even Medallion.
Oh no, Osen having 30 rupees. He's silly. No, so he's going back in the well.
Okay. This is the weirdest cash farm I've ever seen.
No one expected.
I think that's the first time I've ever seen anybody double dip chat well, and chat pointed out it was actually a triple dip in the well.
I've seen double dip before because I've seen runners go in there without bombs, hoping one of the chests is going to be bombs. It's flippers! Ooh,
Yeah, and we
Pansnek
can add
finding
them.
flippers.
Yep, and we can add them on our fancy new tracker, which Fiesel has been working on all of today.
It's
He's
a
bringing
nice
us
tracker.
flippers, bringing us boots, and we've now got a merged Motherbrain and Ganon icon, and merged fire and ice rods. One thing we're not going to be seeing on the tracker was the powder he got just after those flippers.
Well, those powders are going to be super useful. Oh! Oats doesn't have to be diving into wells anymore!
All of that cash grinding in the well for nothing.
I don't know.
Pansnek's got to be careful with the side hoppers here. He's low on health.
If Pansnek wins by 25 seconds, we can now blame the well for that. Pansnek is going to get himself the blue cane.
Yeah, like the magic powder, it puts one out of array check in logic, namely the spike cave, and the powder being used for the magic bat, but just those singular checks, we don't consider those worthy enough for our tracker. They are sacrificed for the greater good. What? Dig for victory, I guess.
Hey, you! I lost my shovel. Can you go dig it up with this shovel?
Pansnek is not going for the water raid just yet. He's going to check out the Spore Spawn supers first. He might go back down there again.
What is this?
Immediately moving in that shovel. Struggling a bit with the menu here. Okay, shovel was useless. Huh. Frustration dig? That's a new one.
He dug up a big 20. What he just dug up.
More big trendies. I think the game's mocking him right now. Go Super Metroid, it says. You don't belong here in Link to the Past.
Now, we know how strong Oats is, though. The second he decides he's going full clear Super Metroid, it's going to be done in like 40 minutes.
Pansnek is going for more Super Missile clips here.
He needs to menu.
Oh, gets it in one try. Very nice.
You know, I've been laughing so hard on Oats' journey so far through Dark World. I have not been paying attention to Pansnek. Has he found anything in Spore Spawn or Wave Beam Room yet?
Mostly more supers. And he's
Ain't
going
that
back down to the
just
charge
super?
beam, and he's going to go for the water rate now, so he's not leaving it behind. I've seen that. I've seen some other runners leave behind water rate, and it's going for the back of Hype Cave first. 5
That's a
bombs,
new
50 rupee,
one.
a container, super missiles. Okay, not a great Hype Cave today.
Dark Room has been not Dark Room. Dark World has not been that. I mean, aside from the shovel from the digging game.
Well, that shovel has great value, but only for memes. It's got no real progression value here. Meme
That's
value
gonna
is
be
10 out of 10, though.
that's going to be something I'm going to ask him once this whole thing is done about that. Oh, big 20 at the end of the waterway. Is
He
Oats
did get
going
the,
back to?
Yeah, he's going back to Super Metroid at last. Pansnek did get the Shine Spark in one try, though, which was pretty good to see. What's Pansnek doing now? Farming some power bombs from these zeros here. These maggots are actually called zeros. Don't ask me why.
Do they have horrible PlayStation 1 voice acting?
No, they do. They are demonstrated to transform into key hunters in Metroid Fusion. You see a couple of zeros in one of the early zones, and later in the game when you turn there, they are transforming into key hunters. It's going to check out the Chorizo here. Don't have more full bombs yet, so the Chorizo is going to stay dormant. No extra boss
And
fight to
holding
do.
that red 20.
Pansnek is still farming zeros. These maggots have a 99% chance to drop power bomb ammo, and a 1% chance to drop health.
Oats getting his fighter sword. Going to go check.
We're seeing that Springfall Valley on the Pansnek side. Best item.
Oats is probably not going to be playing Gauntlet anytime soon.
Pansnek's headed up to Blueprint Star, which we saw Oatsngoats check out a bit earlier. But only the first 2 items there.
He's going to be able to check the hidden power bombs and Billy Mays.
Gotta be careful with these side hoppers, though.
Boots!
Das Boots!
Das Boots! In the hidden power bomb location.
You've only been waiting to scream that for just under half an hour now.
I know, we finally get to see them in their red glory on the tracker. Look at it! Look at him! And have magic too, with alpha missiles. Very nice.
Early game safeties, love it.
But oh my!
Ooh, this is actually going to set Oats back a bit if he doesn't check this place again on his way through Brinstar. I imagine he will, because there's a lot of extra items you can get here.
Pansnek has to be careful. Pansnek is at 35 energy and nothing in his reserves. He gets hit by these rocks, it's not going to be pretty.
Or if he misses his jumps and lands in the spikes.
By the way, super missiles, but wait, there's a mushroom! Do you want a fetch quest? Now look at him take this very carefully. He's going to have to be careful with the enemies when he gets back down to main Blueprint Star.
These guys don't do too much damage because this is like the first enemies we will be fighting in the game. See, like he runs into the Gema there, but it only does 2 damage. And I've got Fairysuit for a bit of additional defense too.
I'm trying to bring some tension. Ay, ay, ay.
I mean, if he was to go back into the side hopper room, that would be particularly dangerous for him. They
He's
do a lot
avoiding
more
it right
damage.
now. He's going to check underneath Mother Brain real fast.
Just a piece of heart. Now, with this kind of routing, I might expect to go to wrecked ship after this, but on 1 energy tank? No, that's way too dangerous.
He might go check what's in Shaft Supers just so he doesn't have to check it later. I think he's farming health first.
Yeah, he doesn't have enough health to Shine Spark all the way to the top of the area.
Nah, he doesn't have to Shine Spark. He can check it and see if he wants to go back there later. It looks like he's going to go back to Green Hill Zone. Or more farming. Gain some of those reserves. But while this is going on, Oats is catching up in the Super Metroid checks. He's almost done with Pink Brinstar. And he's not going to be farming for health because he's got enough health coming here.
Pansnek struggling with... He's turned off his speed booster. He needs to turn it back on, mate. There we go.
I would just check it first. You don't want to waste your health yet. Or oh, almost got it. Just check it. Don't waste your time with this. You can check it. Oh. This is not good. It has been a very long time since Pansek's last saved.
He's dipping into some of his reserves. It's what he did the extra farm for, in case of accidents. And accidents happen frequently in this room when you don't have the ice beam. Pulls it off this time.
All for a big 20.
Yeah.
And at this point in time, if Oats has got Oats not going for the the bow or the boots. No, Oats.
Well, they'd link to the past items. Does he really want those?
Yes, because this is a Super Metroid Link to the Past combo randomizer. It is our winter tournaments. These are both 0-2 runners. Doesn't mean they should ignore it.
He can go pick them up after Mother Brain.
Gonna see what's in Spazer real fast. Or he'll fall.
Yeah, he's not going to get it back to the top of that shaft with the springboard alone. You need the high jump boots to be able to make that jump. Yeah, Pansnek is finishing off a few of the checks that Oates did earlier, and I just wonder where he's going to go next. With a burner boots, I'd probably be heading back into Link to the Past myself. We can at least clear all of Eastern, and it is a crystal.
And there is still an item on Armos.
It is just one check, though.
Now, we do know Pansnek with the sword can also clear out Hyrule Dungeon and get his Moon Pearl.
He's also a bit better equipped to go check out the Dark Cross room in the dark, if he wanted to.
Nope, but he's doing direct ship.
I do not like this play. Maybe he's just going to Red Tower. He's opening the door. He's probably going to check the item in here. And then descend to Red Tower, because Phantoon on two energy tanks is basically suicide. You have to be very, very careful with him. He's going for the Shine Spark across the gap, though. He's going wrecked ship.
And Oats is going to be doing the Kraid DLC, it looks like. Almost. We're getting the slower of the quick kills. Yep, there's the DLC.
He even spent some extra time. He spent some extra time in the first phase for good measure. Yeah, we don't get to see Kraid much. It's nice to spend some time with the old fellow.
You find out he has more than one attack. Anyway, inside the ocean was X-Ray.
Not particularly useful, unless we're lucky enough to find Plasma and Charge before we go fighting a few bosses. Does let you make some checks without actually going to see the item itself, particularly if you lack the wave beam. And Pansnek's going down to Phantoon. This could be dangerous.
Now, he did save at the ship, so all of his progress in Link to the Past won't be reset. You know, he will still have the bow and the boots. Oats, we now know... Go ahead.
His progress in Super Metroid won't be lost either, is what I think he meant to say.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. And I was also meant to say the items.
We're not going to be particularly concerned about losing X-ray scope right now. If he does die to Phantoon, probably won't be returning to get that X-ray scope.
We're going to see what's an ice beam as Pansnek fights Phantoon.
Got to see a nice mockball there by Oats. Pansnek taking hits here. Just +5 hours at the Ice Rod. Ice Rod? Ice Beam. Pansnek's playing super careful with Phantoon now. Oats is checking out Crumble Town. We may be paying a visit to Crocomire. No, we're going to leave Crocomire for now. Or not.
He wanted to try the moonfall.
Ooh, Pansnek's down to 23 energy.
So it has some reserves, but Phantoon is only orange right now, not red.
Say hi to Crocomire. All you Oat supporters in chat, get your Crocomire emotes going.
Pansnek does use his reserves. And gets the kill.
Nicely done. Oatsngoats actually having to shoot a couple of the Crocomile rocks here to get more missiles. Say bye to Croc. He's hiding an energy tank.
Well, that's a pretty good time to hide.
He's got more items hidden away in his corner of Upper Norfair. So Oats is going to set up a shrine spark here to get across to the other side of the room.
Yeah,
With a
Oat's
big
not grabbing
massive
that space jump. He's going to be kicking himself when he finally goes to Eastern and not have that space jump. And when he finds the space jump.
He may not even be headed to Eastern particularly soon because the bow was in Blue Boonstar. Hidden behind the Morph Ball section. And Oats went to Blue Boonstar earlier, but he only checked the first two items available, so he hasn't seen the bow there. Or the moon pole. Wait, no, what am I talking about? Just the bow.
It's the boots.
Oh yes, the boots.
That's
Yeah.
boots!
Yeah, same first two letters. Easily confused, you know.
Finding a bunch of missiles so far in back of Crocomire.
And more missiles. The check the cosine room.
Not yet.
Okay, so one more item. Pansnek's made his way past the spiky room of death and nearly experiencing death. Plasma beam. Delicious. Okay, well, maybe that makes that X-ray scope much more appealing now. Just gotta find charge beam. How do you like your shrimp kachiri?
I still haven't had shrimp. I think you asked me that during our first comms.
Yeah, but that was quite a while ago. Surely you've had shrimp since then, right?
Nope. I'm so afraid now since I'm so late in my life without having seafood. I'm afraid that I may have some like dormant allergy and it might just kill me the first time I have shrimp or something.
I'm not that good with seafood myself. I've tried oysters a couple times and they've given me food poisoning a couple times.
Maybe that's a sign. More likely, Oates is going to go ahead and take his way out of here to Death Mountain, or not.
He's well out of the way for Death Mountain at the moment.
He was at the end of the Crocomire escape. He could have gone through Crocomire escape, check high jump boots, and then get out at Death Mountain, where he would have had Paradox Cave check, access to Tower of Hera, the ability to full clear Tower of Hera. Oh no, they don't have Lamp or Fire Rod yet. But there was a lot of items he could have gone if he would have gone to back to Link's Past there. We know where he really wants to go.
A second shield down there in Bubble Mountain. It has its uses. It's pretty handy for blind. And have we had our Dark World check yet? I don't think we have.
Yes.
Have we? Oh no,
Yes.
we have. Yeah, the Beef Sound is a crystal. Oatsngoats trying to pull off this very difficult wall jump here.
Oh, he had it there, but the flyer nipped him.
You can use the flyer to damage boost yourself up there, but if you're going from this side with the cack attack, you can use that one flyer at the top to, which he has just killed, to damage boost yourself over to the other side.
Ooh, cape. We didn't see what was on Bumper Ledge, but cape is always useful.
Well, we haven't even been in the duck. Well, yes, we have been in the duck world because we got their shovel means, but we definitely haven't seen Bumper Cape yet. It's one of those Alpha A checks that you usually get along with the Graveyard Ledge and King's Tomb if you can manage it.
Man, I'm sure Oates is tired of seeing missiles all over the place.
He's leaving them all. He's banking on finding a lot of supers and or the charge beam. I mean, Oates is a Super Metroid runner of precision. He's not going to go for missile spamming. He's just going to go for precise shots with the super missiles, right?
Who knows? Ooh, only a single rupee above the ocean.
A thing to note about the charge beam is that it will always be in logic somewhere in the race before fighting Mother Brain, and I believe before even fighting Ridley.
Yep, no, because Ridley and Mother Brain don't drop ammo, you can soft lock if you go into those fights and run out supers and regular missiles.
But for practical purposes, that means the charge beam can only not be in one location, and that is the energy tank behind Ridley.
And the charge beam cannot be in Ganon's tower.
Yes, no Super Metroid items of progression can be found in Ganon's Tower. We can find optional stuff like the Spring Ball or Screw Attack. Pansnek's giving us our first coffee break of the seed at 47 minutes in.
Question from Chad: does that mean you have to find charge for Phantoon as well? Technically, yes. However, since we have a backdoor into Meridia, we don't have to get charged for Phantoon. Sometimes, like technically speed boosters also require for Phantoon, but if you know how to get to the backdoor of Meridia through the Dark Ice Rod Cave, you just basically get there. I think that's all the reserve tanks with that one that Oatsngoats just found.
Yeah. Nobody likes reserves. Ooh, that's a wave beam there.
People like Wave Beam. And more rupees.
Okay, so last item in Wreck Ship is power bombs. Not a bad visit overall. We got the plasma beam, and that is by far the best beam you can find in Super Metroid. None of the others really matter compared to the plasma.
So does Pansnek go ahead and go to Link to Past now with his bow, sword, flippers?
He may go down to Red Tower. Yeah, he's going down to Red Tower.
Ooh, Spazer! We know Plasma is kind of close.
Yeah, Couture, you're not allowed to go, ooh, Spazer, when we've just found Plasma. It's verboten.
I mean, until Oatsngoats get Spazer, it's the best he can have.
Getting low on health here. Now, I know in Link to the Past, you can set the low on health beeper to be slower than normal. Can you actually do that in Super Metroid?
I'm sure Total, who's in chat, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, Morph Ball bombs
Gravity?
and Hydro Bomb. No, that was Morph Ball bomb.
Okay. I only got a very quick glance at it.
So this is going to be really good. This now gives Oatsngoats an infinite height in the logic, which means he can now use that. Ooh, Ice Rod behind Alpha Power Bombs. What a
It's
nice.
a nice rod indeed.
All right, Oats is doing the play I was talking about earlier. He has mirror. He could just go straight to Hera, clear Hera, then do hookshot cave, mirror back, do. Oh, he has like 30 checks he can do right now on Link to the Past. This is actually kind of good right now. Well, big card container on top of Spectral Rock. His size Spectral Rock is a big 20. He's not grabbing that.
Pansnek trying to do the moonfall in Red Tower, but misplaces it slightly, so he has to fall down at regular speed. Did we see X-ray? No, we didn't see X-ray on Oatsngoats' side because he doesn't have space jump, which was found in Eastern Palace much earlier.
And Oatsngoats has yet to do any spelunking into dungeons, but he is now because he can. As long as there's nothing fire locked, Oats can go all the way through Hera. And nothing at X-ray. Early big key's good. That means we can get to the top of Hera. But that does. There are 2 items here though, so we'll see. Hopefully, see them both without having to go to the basement.
Pansnek's getting low and healthy, and all he's finding is power bombs. Oh, there's some energy. So I'll be interested to see how Oatsngoats tackles his big chest here. There's quite a few ways you can go about doing it, such as the bomb jumps, hook shot, or just dropping down from above.
Well, we're hoping that there's an item in this chest, and there's an item on Moldorm. Master Sword. That's a nice find.
And yeah, he just goes for the hook shot across and then fall down the pit. The worst thing to do there is mess up your bomb jump and fall down the pit, because then you get sent down 2 floors and have to take a very long walk back up to the top.
So we got Master Sword as Mini Molderworm is already being a troll to
Yeah,
Oatsngoats.
that is a bad omen.
Considering what we're about to see here in a few seconds.
I mean, he might just be getting his bad luck out of the way and won't get pushed around by the big door at all. We will see.
Now we're kind of hoping that this big guy here has an item on him, because if not, the other item in this dungeon is fire locked.
He's going for... Ooh, gets pushed off. Doesn't take any harm first, so he can just go back and try again. He's also got the red blocks down, so he can refill his health if necessary. So no danger of dying here, just danger of trolling.
Now he also has Hammer. Hammer is a good strat for this boss because it keeps him out of rage mode.
Yeah, with Master Sword, you have to be careful. If you give him a poke like that, he gets into his Rage Storm status. But Oats gets the kill anyway.
Oh no. There's an item fire locked.
Yeah, but I mean, it was always going to be the small key anyway, because if you can't get the small key from...
Well, the small key can
actually... last item.
No, small key can lock itself.
It can? Okay, I
Yep.
didn't know that. I thought it was only big in certain places like Beatstown.
Nope, small key can lock itself in Hera. If the small key locks itself down there, I mean, there's nothing else down there, so it's not like you have to burn the torches to get that small key to open the door, because you can't even open the door.
It's getting pushed around by the dead rocks a lot.
I'm not sure why he's not going to Oh, he's going Paradise. He's going on Spire first. Most riders will do that, but
You may have just forgotten about it. Spiral Cave is just one of those things you default to thinking, I'll do this last in my Death Mountain checks.
more money. Fire Rod! Well, I think we're going back into the Tower of Hera here in just a second.
I gotta think all this money is now taunting Oatsngoats for his early experiences with the Rail and Kakariko. 10 arrows, 5 missiles, 3 more items, plus 5 arrows, energy tank, and gravity suit.
Ooh, man, between
Yeah,
that Fire Rod and that gravity suit.
Yeah, forget about those. We've got gravity. Let's get back to Super Metroid. Nice and comfortable there.
I think Oats is going to back to Hera though. That's the feeling I'm getting.
He's taking a roundabout way of doing it, though.
I don't know if he knows his way through Death Mountain.
Yeah, if you don't want to do the bomb jump to get across the gap there, you have to go out the cave, jump down here, and then go in the next cave. What he almost walked into there was an extra item shop you generally don't see much. You do get to see it in retro mode a few times, because you can have, like, small keys being sold there.
Pansnek gained his Morph Ball bombs. Oh yeah, you missed his flippers.
It's the first day. It's the first day of flippers on a tracker. You can't expect to be always getting them. It's new and exciting feature.
Yeah, 2 races ago was the first race with flippers. There was no announcement. It was like randomly the tracker of that race was like, "Oh hey, I'm tracking this race and we have flippers." In the Discord, and everyone was like, "What? Don't save and quit! Hera! Hera has an item that you just orphaned! No!"
Yeah. But Super Metroid has so many more items, and Super Metroid is a much nicer place with much friendlier residents. Oatsngoats doesn't want to spend any time in nasty old Link to the Past.
Oh no! Why is Pansnek getting... Pansnek, you don't need Spacer, dude! You have Plasma!
Looks nice on his menu, I guess.
Well, he needs to turn it back onto Plasma because he fried the Spacer.
Yeah.
Oh, we have flippers and we have $500, so Oats can actually get all that. Oh, he also has Shroom, I think.
He does.
And he's ignoring it.
No, he doesn't have Shroom, because that was in Billy May's room.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But wait, there's more to the logical extreme.
And we're an hour in, and this race has already ended me. I think it was all the freaking the shovel as the prize as the digging game.
So nothing much from the Waterfall cave, though Oatsngoats is really stocking up on energy tanks here, whilst Pansnek is still stuck on 2 mere energy tanks.
Book on Zora Ledge.
It loses a bit of its common uses, especially in the combo randomizer, but it's nice to have. At least especially if you think we have to go check the ped.
Now there's even more incentive to go get that item in Hera because the ether tablet's right there as well. No, rip off the...
Yeah, that's the second time in 2 days I've seen it. That is the second time in 2 days I've seen 300 rupees from Zora. For all the scams you can get, that's probably the kindest one you could have. It's only a 200 rupee sink. as opposed to, say, paying 500 to get 1 rupee or a pack of missiles.
Oh, it's almost forgetting that that book was there. Go back up. Oh, we didn't save the old dude. Uh-oh. I think that was going to be his play. He was going to go back to Hera and get the ether tablet and Hera. Alright.
Well,
We
he can just
know...
he can go back to North and go that way. It's probably quicker for him anyway.
Pansnek gets a second E-Tank. I think Oats with Fire Rod. Skull Woods is a crystal. I think Oats is going to go clear Skull Woods.
No, he's taking the cynical approach. He's going to check the pedestal first. Oh, no,
Oh,
wait.
good.
He doesn't have Titans because he has to take the long way around anyway. Never mind me.
He could also check pedestal with the mirror while he's here. Because that book also opens up desert. No, you don't have Titans, dude. You don't have Titans.
That's why you took the long way around in the first place, Oats. Ye cannot lift ye rock.
Looks like Oats wants to clear Thieves Town right now first. There are 4 items here. There's more items in Skull Woods, and they're both crystals, so he's probably just going to do them both right next to each other. Well, there's the guaranteed big key in the first 4 chests here.
Well, it's always going to pop up here, Captain Obvious. If you can't find it here, you can't clear the dungeon. And there's a lot more checks in here, so it's always going to be logic.
It would be kind of cool if they ever add in logic. Like, let's say, you know, Ped is dead, right? And all the other items in here is, like, worthless. It'd be kind of cool if once, like, the game realizes you don't need the Ped pool, that if you go to Turtle Rock and, like, you don't find the big key in the first 4 chests, you basically realize, oh, I don't need to clear Thieves Town in this logic. And Ped is dead, so I don't need to clear the other pendant dungeons. That would be kind of cool to add to the logic. Just, you know, eliminate the rest of this dungeon by showing that you don't need to clear it to beat the game.
Pansnek is hard resetting out of Crocodile area.
No, he didn't like anything he saw there.
The croc comes back to life again.
It has happened once in one of these 1v1s where Croc has died 3 times.
Crocodile is a nice guy. Why would you want to kill him that much?
He did make Solski soft lock during the weekly earlier this week. That was hilarious.
Pansnek taking a bit of a love acid dive here.
Yeah, chat point out if Oats would have checked Blue Brinstar, he would have been hit. More than likely, he's doing a really good job clearing out these dungeons when he can get to them. Yeah, more likely he would be having a lead right now. Like, if he gets done with most of his Link to the Past stuff and he touches Super Metroid and he's in like a Super Metroid Go mode, it's going to be blink and you'll miss it. Oh, no. There's no hints in this version, Oats. Oats, there's no hints.
He's going around in circles a bit. Gets there eventually. If I was going into the combo randomizer from version 30 of Link to the Past randomizer, it'd probably catch me out too. It does kind of becomes muscle memory at some point.
Oh, I love the hint system, though. I commented... Ooh, screw attack! Oats is going to be happy to see that. I commentated a race earlier this week, and they were in Mire, and he already did one of the fire checks, and he just got done doing cutscene room. The hint tile in the cutscene room was like some bombs and some cash is fire locked in Misery Mire. He was looking for one item for go mode, and he was in like Pendant Mire. It was one of those feel bad moments.
Chat was pointing out that in the previous race this week, Oates forgot to check the big chest. I don't know, I didn't see the race myself, so I don't know if he had Hammer at that point, but he does have Hammer today, so there's no reason to skip that big chest.
It'd be kind of cool if it's vanilla mitts. No, he's checking it. He's checking it. He has a key, so he's going to be checking it.
Yeah, but he lifted up the rock, and then he could just go south of that room and then west, and save his time killing those enemies. Instead, he's going to go this way around after killing the enemies and then get knocked into the pit. It's Oates things.
He got some bombs for his trouble, so... And more bombs for his trouble.
There's a compass.
I do believe that means there's an... I am on blind.
Did we get the map earlier? I don't remember seeing it.
I think I saw the map earlier. I'm not quite sure, though.
Perhaps Oates will oblige us with a menu check. He does have that cane. He could go for cane strats and blind if he really wanted. He's got an absolute ton of heart containers first, so I doubt he's going to run into too much trouble.
Alright, you got the first part of the script done.
And then it gets hit a few times to go off script, because you know that's just what happens. Okay, that was the menu check, but I forgot to check if you had the map.
Yep, that was a little bit fast. Alright. Use the cane, finish him off. There we go, there we go. That's 2 bosses down in Link to the Past. Ooh! Swagnet. I'll see Oates probably going to Skullwoods next, though. Or he can make me a liar again.
I mean, every time you make a call today and say, Oates is going to go in this direction, he goes the complete opposite direction.
You don't have mitts! But he can do the magic bat check. Oh, Pansnek wanting the second shield. Probably hoping he's going to get the mirror shield so he doesn't have to do some laser bridge skips.
I mean, if you find a mirror shield somewhere, it tells you that laser bridge is in logic too. I can catch a few people out sometimes. It's easy enough
with the cape, with the cape it is in logic. Ooh, Curse of more defense. Oates is happy with that.
That's kind of the opposite of half magic. Well, not quite the opposite, but the mirror of half magic.
The double health. All right, Oates. We know Oates needs to get to Blue Bryn. With that, he'll be able to actually clear out both Eastern and Pod. Skull Woods. I mean, Oates is honestly... We know where the bow is. He's bow and cane away from go mode. Depending on what medallions Mire and Turtle Rock are.
Pansnek is back in Link to the Past, and he's going for the old man. It's in the duck. So he's going to get that save point, at least. And he's headed up to Skullwoods. After getting poked.
There are 2 items here. We can fully clear this with the fire rod. Oh man, today is giving out arrows.
I mean, it's worth it for the save point anyway. It's a very quick way of getting back into the low part of Super Metroid. It's incredibly useful in the combo randomizer.
Now, see, I think Pansnek is going to go ahead and clear out Hera as well while they're here. That'll be a safe assumption.
Yeah, he's going to get that firework from East Death Mountain, and he may indeed route back to Tower of Hera. He's taking a save and crit. He doesn't have the mirror yet.
Yeah, nor does he have the hammer now that I'm thinking about it. That's right. He is going to get the hammer and the mirror now. Or the hammer at least. Maybe he's going to check Bonk Rocks first.
Just a big 20.
Alright. Skullwoods 1 is empty as of now, aside from the big chest. So we're going to go on to Skullwoods 2.
Skullwoods 2, the Rodening.
Skullwoods 2, the Revengeance.
Revengeance? Nah, that's like a much later game in the Metal Gear series.
So Pansnek now has his hammer, still doesn't have the mirror. Oh no, Oats!
I mean, it just sends him back a few meters and respawns all the enemies.
Oh man, these full magic drops though.
Yeah, he's not treating his wall masters for any kindness now.
Alright, first time is super missiles. And I do think that is the end of Skullwoods 2, so we're just gotta go to the end of the trilogy. Just I love when the bumper kills something. It's so nice to see that.
Spikes do damage to enemies unless you're Mothra, and that's what makes the Mothra boss fight so annoying, because if you hit him with your sword or another weapon into the spikes, the game thinks he's taking damage from the spikes, but he's immune to spikes, so he takes no damage at all.
Oats has a really good death warp he can do here after he checks his chest.
It's going to be more for just a health reset because he's got mirror. But yeah, pretty useful nonetheless.
There's the big key. So if there's an I am a moth, we don't have to go get the big key chest. If there's no I am a moth, we're going to have to go get the big key chest. And Pansnek does get the hook shot.
Yeah, check out that.
And he's going to get the mirror. Speaking of mirror, Oats, you have the mirror.
Yeah, I've got to imagine he's just really annoyed with that fairy right now, and just taking the long way out of spite.
Well, Pansnek got himself the mirror and the hook shot now. Just kill them. Just kill them, dude. Oh, just missing that.
Yeah, gets to be a bunny for his sins. Now, he's down to half health, but he does have blue mail, so he's not in the worst spots for Morphular, to be fair. Picks up a little bit of extra magic here, and yeah, he's not going to finish off that Gibdo. He can just go into the door anyway. He's got a few good hits in so far.
Gotta be
No
careful.
health. Takes a death, and now I'm betting he wishes he had that fairy.
Yep, the guy goes to the start of Skull Palace. Skull Woods, not Skull Palace. Now Pansnek is like, hey, I got the mirror now. I can go to Tower Hera.
Chat asking, yes, he did leave a key behind on the Gibdo, but he doesn't need that small key. The small key only gets you into a room in Skullwoods, which you never need to go into.
Now, Skull Woods is a little confusing because there's a bunch of rooms you don't need to go into in Skull Woods. It was like my least favorite dungeon as a kid, and I always felt like a speedrunner because I only went into like 5 rooms. I got the fire rod and got out because I like knew the path to the big key to the fire rod and just to the back, and I just ignored everything else.
Oats staying at his empty bottle in dismay. And he's almost out of magic. Ooh dear.
Oh no!
Twice in a row. And now he's just trying to farm help, but he's not going to get help from this Gibdo, he's going to get a small key. He's taking a bit of his frustration out on these vines here. Stocks up on a few extra hours because, you know, you can never have enough servers, especially when you don't have a bow yet. Oatsngoats is hitting him into the spike, so he takes no damage from that. Ooh, gotta be careful with that health.
Now the conveyor belt on the floor is just a pain in the butt for this fight.
I think one more hit to finish off him off. Oh, no, not yet.
I believe it's 16 hits with the master. Oh no!
Chat is pointing out that the stun prize is a fairy. There's actually anything in the back of Skullwoods that he can stun. I think he... Does he have a boomerang? I don't believe he can stun the Gibdos with a hookshot, but he can stun him with a boomerang.
Oh man, Pansnek gets a quick kill on Moldworm. We'll also find out that there's an item on Moth. Not Moth, Firelocked. Oh, yeah.
Gotta see if Oats is... Well, if he wants to get some magic, he'd go back into that room with the statue, because there's a
He's
full
not even
magic
checking the
file
big
in the pot
chest.
back there.
has the
Yeah, I
big
think
key.
he just... Yeah, he just hates this place and wants to get away.
Well, we know he needs to get to Blueprint so he can get boots and his bow.
He is going to check out Bumper Cave whilst he's here.
He didn't get Magic Cape though, but we will see what's on Bum Cave, and today is just a big 50.
He's going to go back into Super Metroid here.
He is going the way where Blue Bren is, so maybe he checks Blue Bren, then goes to Rex Ship, or he's okay.
We saw Pansnek clear this out quite a bit earlier. There's not much over in Rex Ship, although he will find a plasma beam.
Now, Oats will have an easier time getting through Rex Ship. I mean, he has gravity, he has screw attack,
And 5 more energy tanks.
5 more energy tanks. Oats could probably 100% the game, then remember Blue Bren is a thing, and then go find Bo there. He doesn't have space jump.
He doesn't have space jump. That was in Eastern Palace. And he could just go to the bottom of Pondy and infinite bomb jump from the bottom with that gravity suit, but I think he's just going to go for Shine Spark.
Pansnek is going to show us what's fire locked. Pansnek also has the Master Sword, by the way. Because he did grab that sword earlier. Seeing both the rods in the same square lip looks so nice.
Ooh, Pansnek misses his chance for another coffee break. He's already had one. Oh, he's going to go for the Stressy you normally only see in the Tower of Ganon's Tower. Equip the cape, grab a rule and pull, and you drain no magic.
Oh, so you might as well be grabbing those, because you're having some issues with your health right now, Link to the Past. Just saying.
Yeah, he just needs to get Plasma Beam from Morphula, then he'll be set.
Now we're going to see what's fire locked.
I'm betting on Big Tretty.
Close enough, big 300. I'm assuming Pansnek is going to take that big 300. He's going to probably clear out Eastern right now. Wait, never mind. I just got Jabayan. He could go to Zora now. Never mind, I got Jabayan again.
He's got a lot of Dark World to check. And if he wants to go over to Zora, he might as well loop that in with Catfish.
Well, he also has the Shroom, so...
It's a nice quick Phantoon kill on Oatsngoats' side.
Oats does have all the tools he really wants in order to full clear the rest of Super Metroid if he wants. I mean, he got the suits, he got speed boost, he has screw attack. I mean, he'll find ammo along the way.
Pansnek gets his map check in. And he does remember that he cannot lift up the rock yet. So he's going straight to Skullwoods.
Now we may see what was passed up by Oats on Moth. Or the big chest.
Pansnek's going into this with about the same amount of health and no blue mail. So it's going to be a little more dangerous for him, although he does have half magic. Where was the blue mail again?
It was the curse of the blue mail
yes,
this time around.
Yeah, magic bat.
Now, Pansnek really needs Kane and possibly another medallion. There is a 1 in 9 chance that both of these are ether medallions for our 2 crystal dungeons this time around. And he'll be in go mode. So Oats got his plasma, and the rest of this wreck ship is going to be really fast. He has screw attack for the attic up here. Screw attack basically kills anything that's not a boss in one hit, and the most of Super Metroid. Is there anything that doesn't kill in one hit in Super Metroid aside from bosses?
I honestly do not remember. I think I don't know what you call the enemies, but the ones that sit on the walls in Norfair and Lower Norfair, you cannot kill them with a screw attack. You can kill them with super missiles, though. There's that cape.
Yeah, Oats going to be grabbing that cape. Might see some cape moth strats later on.
Oats has had a bit of a magic problem. He will probably want to get that half magic first before going back to Morphila.
Which, by the way, was in Blue Bryn with the boots and the bow.
Yes. He has picked up a few bottles, so he could just go for brute force and just stock up on blue potions instead.
1 rupee. Red boomerang down there. He's going to go ahead and grab it.
It's nice for a couple things, particularly in Ganon's Tower when you want to hit the crystal switches.
Alright, Pansnek is going against Moth. Now, I think the attentive way fight is with the fire rod. I believe it's 8 fire rod hits.
It does the same damage as a tempered sword, I believe. And you can't get any better than a tempered sword damage because the gold sword in the vanilla game is bugged and will do no damage to Morphila because you're not meant to have the gold sword by the time you fight Morphila. But for the purposes of the randomizer and the fact that you may get the gold sword, say, 20 minutes into a race, the gold sword is actually changed to do the same damage as tempered sword on Morphila only.
By the way, it was an E-tank, so there's nothing in the big chest.
Still, that's 1 more crystal for Pansnek, and he gets to save a bit of time on Oatsngoats here, who is going to have to return back to Skullwoods later.
Pansnek, you do know there's only 2 items in Skullwoods, right? And by the way, Oates has finished up the wreck ship portion.
He didn't have the big key yet, so he was thinking perhaps the big key is locked inside the big chest.
But then he also has to know, I mean, most runners at this point in time know that there's only 2 items called woods, and he's already grabbed super missiles and an E-tank.
True
Oh,
enough.
you're going down the wrong way! You need to go down Blueprint! I think Oates is going to go all the way to Lower Norfair.
Well, he can get in there with that gravity suit without many problems at all. Oatsngoats knows all the tricks of Super Metroid. He can get into Lower North without the need of any space jump or infinite bomb jump at all. He can just lava dive his way there. Pansnek is going for that big chest and taking the roundabout way of going for it. I guess he doesn't like bomb jumps.
And then he really likes dungeon items.
Looks nice on your tracker.
Because this is going to be the map. Oh, I guessed it!
That said, you were poo-pooing this play by Oatsngoats, but he does get his ice rod down here, remember? And we do need an ice rod because Turtle Rock is a crystal. Unlike many other Turtle Rock crystal seeds, this is not going to be a game of hunt the ice rod. Could be a case of hunt medallion. That was my last race.
Man, I hope Oates doesn't get into hunt the bow and then goes through all the pendant dungeons when all he needs to do is blue Brinstar.
He's going to take a stop by Meridia first.
I mean, he can do all Meridia, and I don't know. He's going to check Main Street, which is another bottle, which is what he likes.
Yeah, with speed boost in hand, you don't really need anything else for Meridia. It also means you don't have to do all those annoying tricks like the snail clips in the later rooms. Would be nice to have space jump, but yeah, we can do without it. Really don't need it for much in Meridia.
Mama Turtle has the other green rupee. And red rupee.
Coincidental use of a Shine Sparks Echo there to kill that space pirate.
You mean swag stats? Strats, I mean?
It's truly swag when you use it on the Kung Fu pirates in Lower Norfair. I always love seeing that.
Gotta be careful, you only have 66 health right now, plus your reserves. About to see what wiring hole has for us. That was a quick check, but I think that was missiles. Oates is down to 3 health.
Yeah, those crabs do a fair amount of damage, even in the fair gravity suit. I gotta imagine he remembered the damage values of those crabs and how much defense he had and if he could survive it or not. Oatsngoats is a very good Super Metroid player.
Is he going to Phantoon now? We don't have charge, and you only have so many supers.
Phantoon doesn't take many supers to kill.
I would have still saved at least.
You can see Phantoon's nearly dead. It would be 1 or 2 more missiles. Yep, just 1. Simple. Oh, but that's kind of taunting. It doesn't get any missile drops from Phantoon. So it's time to get our farm on. Got to grind up a whole lot of supers down here.
Taking a little bit of a sand bath.
Pansnek lifts up the rock and remembers he can go through the doorway and then to the left to get the big key chest, though he is going to get the maiden first. Are we going to get the halfie here? No. Just going to have to wall jump our way through this room, unfortunately.
Alright.
Pansnek claims his blueberries from the big chest, and Oatsngoats is heading into Dragon.
Keiko Love!
Ugh, I'm tired of seeing that now. Most repeated factoid of the last week.
I repeated it the most. Oh, doing some Shrine Spark strats. Already got Dragon like to half health. 1 or 2 more supers and Dragon should be dead right now. Or just another Shrine Spark, just to swag.
Got some.
Pansnek had a super easy blind fight.
It's showing off a bit about blue suit. It's one of the easiest ways to get the blue suits trick. If you kill Dragon with a Science Spark, it will interrupt your Science Spark without actually causing a collision, and you get the blue suit state. You can also do it in some other locations, say like if you Shine Spark into like a Varia or Gravity Suit pickup, you'll also get the blue suit that way. And the blue suit state lets you save that Science Spark to use wherever you like, really. No timer. But Oates does lose it there, so he's going to have to go back across this room with wall jumps once again.
Probably going to see some sandpit checks. Doesn't quite go for a plasma yet. Aqueduct has power bombs and pizza part. Surprised Oates is not saving before these sandpit checks. You'll see most runners save, check a sandpit. If there's nothing here, reset, then go back into the other sandpit. Missiles and grapple. Oh. Why aren't you
He's leaving it behind.
grab the grapple, check Shack Tool. I mean, there's only
Yeah,
one reason why Grapple will be there right now.
I mean, if we find the ice beam somewhere, he can just nail clip his way into that room, so grapple beam strictly unnecessary. But gotta find out ice beam. We haven't seen it yet.
Pansnek is going to give us a graveyard ledge check.
And probably rooted near King's Tomb right after. He's got those boots. Those boots you love so much and like to scream about at the top of your voice.
I'm sorry about that. I said I'm sorry, okay?
Nothing down in the plasma beam location, so Oates has to wall jump his way out of here. You could also use a shine spark from the bottom. He's got plenty of health for it.
And Echo is the last pirate dead.
He didn't take that safety save, so he's taking the long way out rather than just resetting. He's probably going to check out the... he may save on his way back down to the sandy pits and then check out the other one. If he doesn't see what he likes, he might reset and go back for that grapple beam, or he may just leave it behind for good.
I mean, you're here, you might as well go see what Shack Tool is. Just so it's not, like, on the back of your mind.
Pansnek is headed over to the catfish. And he's going to get his sword area checks in as well.
He also has a shroom.
Yes. That was in Billy May's room. It's Oatsngoats hasn't gone in yet. A truly meta, but wait, there's more, because not only is there a mushroom, but you have to go turn it in somewhere else. And there is a Kraken medallion. Ooh, yes, ooh. Because the blues.
Now we got 66% chance that all we need is Mitz and Kane on Pansnek's side, and he'll be in go mode. Alright, so Oates is not saving. Is he going down the right pit to get the grapple? Nope, he's going down the left pit for it.
X-ray value right here. There's a cane.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're not resetting for that cane.
Now, if Mitz is behind Shack Tool,
Piece of heart from the catfish. So ideally for Pansnek, he probably should be heading to
Oates is leaving
right now. I mean, nobody likes Shack Tool. He can rot it back in his corner for all we care.
But that's a check that's being orphaned. I'm not... I've seen so many runs ruined because of orphan checks.
I mean, if we are doing a hunt the X item we need for go mode, Shack Tool is just one of those things we can leave until much later. It's very out of our way, and if there's nothing there, we can just hard reset back to where we were originally. And the grapple beam is only useful for getting to Shack Tool. Oates doesn't have that space jump yet, so he's also got X-ray to check when he feels like going over there. But he's got to get that space jump from Eastern Palace first.
So he is going to go get his rupees and the bomb of Terra, plus get the ether tablet. Pansnek got his book, so he's probably also thinking ether tablet. He can also go Bombo's tablet to Desert Palace as well.
Where is... Well, yeah, Pansnek's going back into the Dark World, just taking a bit of a unusual way to get there.
Oats, forgetting that there's still an I am in Hera.
Wait, no. Pansnek's defying me. He is going to give us a pedestal check.
He has the book.
I don't think there's really going to be much of value on a pedestal. With that Cane and Meridian, we've got pretty much everything we need for the seed. Yeah, it's just couch cash.
Yeah. I mean, the only other thing that Pansnek is missing is Mitts, which, since Ice Palace is a pendant dungeon, Mitts can't be on there. Oh, we haven't got our hobo check yet.
It looks like Pansnek is either headed over... Well, yeah, he's headed over to Swamp Palace. Yeah, I wouldn't expect a hobo to hold much more than 5 rupees.
We know Oats needs to get to Blue Bren. That's Oats' big play right now.
Okay, Pansnek is headed to the Bomber's Tablet before going to Swamp Palace. He's going to need to make his Meridia dive sometime to get that cane. A tempered sword from the heavens. Not a bad find.
Never is a bad find. Oh, we haven't seen Nagina yet either. Oats is going to get his revenge on Moth, it looks like.
Mothula 2, Farod Boogaloo.
Well, Oats got himself a blue potion, so as long as he gets to the Moth area, he should be fine.
He's just got to be careful he doesn't lose all his magic and his hearts before getting to Moth, because then he's going to have to chug it early.
He also has Cane. He could get himself a free magic refill. It would be nice, the half magic that's in Blue Brinstar right now that has been orphaned. Pansnek is going to get our disappointing cave hype. Check. What? He left a bomb to the guy.
It was a really disappointing hype cave, and he had a bomb selected anyway, and plenty of excess.
Oh, Pansnek.
Catapult only.
Pansnek is going to check Pyramid, then probably going to do Duo Pod followed by Eastern Palace check.
Good as time as any to do it.
Very nice. He got the last fire shot off before grabbing the potion.
And yeah,
he's
3 times
over
in a row he has missed that anti-fairy. I really don't know what to say here.
You say that Oats is a Super Metroid runner, not a Link to the Past runner.
He's just using all his magic immediately, just
Yeah, no, again, fire.
Fire rod.
I mean, now he has full health. He's done a lot of damage to Moth. And there he goes. If this was AG, we'd be seeing some Samuel L. Jackson right now. Oh wait, I thought it was going to be Pod and Eastern. Pansnek is like, nah, fam. Eastern, then Pod.
It really doesn't matter which you go in first. Pansnek knows that all he has to do left in Eastern Palace is just kill Armos, and there's an item on Armos, so why not just get that out of the way to begin with? Maybe we'll find our Go Mode item. It's not going to be Flute. I mean, well, it's not going to be Kane. We know where Kane is.
Right now, Oats has beaten all the dungeons he can right now. He needs to get to Blue Bryn to get that bow. Because then that'll open up 2 more dungeons for him to beat. And then he needs to find Mitts, or... He needs to find Mitts.
So where is Oats going to go? Is he going to head back into Super Metroid, or is he going to dip into Eastern Palace and Palace of Darkness without the bow? If he dips Eastern, it's not going to be too bad, because he's going to get his space jump there. But he's not going to be able to complete it. But the Pansnek, on that note, is still doing Eastern Palace out of logic. We have not seen the lamp. Quite possible that lamp could be internal rock. I've seen it there before.
Oats does not know how to navigate the graveyard.
Yeah, he doesn't have those boots, so he's... Nope, you don't take the long way around, you go through here. Yep, that's correct.
No, you're... Okay, I guess that works too.
Yeah, if you've got the boots, you can just go around the back and bonk your way in.
You can also go up like to the left there and cut through those bushes. Whenever I was watching Andy's first Nightmare run of Nightmare Rando, like he tried so hard going up the left side with nothing. Anyway, Armos is going to be a quick fight, especially with Silvers.
And a ridiculous amount of arrows. Oats mere bonks just because he can. No, you gotta go back out and then in again. Yep, that's right.
No, I didn't see what I am. I didn't
see. He's forgetting to check. No, he can't check King's Tomb because he doesn't have the boots. And you can't just cut your way through those bushes. I see up there, there's those bonk rocks in the way. So if you're going to the back, you need to have the Pegasus boots.
Pansnek taking a few seconds to think about his next play. Yeah, the longer Oats avoids Blue Brinstar, the farther behind he's honestly getting.
Yeah, that's... If you want to get to the east side, you need to jump in a river north of there.
Now, is he going to Blue Bryn? Does he know that's the play? Or is he going to go to Lower North? Or is he going to dip Eastern?
He's considering his options right now. Considering that long map check, he is thinking somewhere in Link to the Past.
Now, Swamp Palace is full clearable. There are technically 7 items this time around, because it is our green pendant. If he has no other options, he may do that for 7 items.
I mean, know where Kane is, so there's not going to be very much useful down there. You may get the charge beam, or possibly a
If he finds a
bombers
Mitz
medallion
down
in
there,
case either dungeon summer bombers. Oh yeah, but we still need Titan Smiths,
Mitz
of
is
course.
yeah. Mitz is really one of the big items right now that they're looking for. Oh, we're getting our Agena check. I think we already did, right?
We did, yeah. Wasn't anything.
I forgot all about it. Now, he could go into desert, and if both items are in the front desert, it would be a fast clear of all the items in desert. I mean, if he finds Mitz in a pendant dungeon, he will kind of regain... They'll be back on equal footing, I'll say.
Gets him a bit of extra momentum, for sure. But for now, Pansnek is clearing out crystals, and the Titan Smiths could be any of these crystal dungeons.
Well, he's in his last crystal dungeon he can enter. Because the last two are Misery Mire and Turret Rock, which right now we can't get to either of them. Well, I mean, they could get to Mire through Lower Norfair. There's no flute yet. No one's found the flute yet. And they also don't have mitts, so even if they do find the flute, they will still need the mitts.
Misery Mire is often in logic without the flute, because you can go through Lower Norfair, and all of that is in play right now. Pansnek has all the tools he needs without needing any special tricks.
First item is a big 20, so... Oh no, is this boots locked?
It was. I remember seeing the big key on the torch. Oh
Small
no,
key.
Wait, no, I'm thinking of last race. Ah!
This is what happens when you do 2 races in a row, man. It's not good for your health, dude. We've warned you! We warned you!
Blame everybody else. They weren't signing up.
Hey, if you guys want to volunteer to be a tracker or a commentator, we have a tournament Discord.
Yeah, if you think you know Link to the Past or Super Metroid better than us two goobers, please do go volunteer.
It's
over
pretty
at the
easy
Super
to know
Metroid
more
Discord.
about these games than we do, to be completely honest. Just saying, just saying. Anyway, so Oats, he's running out of options, and we know his option is Blueprint. I mean, he dipped one pendant. Is he going to dip another pendant dungeon? Oh, Pansnek doing the super long dark room plays.
He's making good use of that Ether medallion here to freeze the... they're not Dodongers, they're Co-Dongers. Subtle difference. But I've also seen the Bomber's medallion. Pretty much, and they're smaller. But I've also seen the Bomber's medallion being used in here to just one-shot all the Kodongers and have a nice hassle-free trip through the dark. Oh, there's Flute.
Where was Flute?
It's in the lower right chest in the dark maze.
Ooh. So now if he finds mitts, we'll be in no mode.
I mean, it's not quite logical go mode because we ain't found that lamp anywhere.
Where these runners are, they don't need no stinking lamp.
Oatsngoats sinking all of his money into blue potions here.
Do you blame him?
No, but he's 6 rupees short of getting into Powers of Darkness if he chooses to go that way.
I got a catfish to annoy.
Catfish didn't even have any cash for us today. He just had, I think it was 5 missiles. Or a piece of heart. Something meaningless anyway. God, I hope he doesn't have to go in the well to get to farm rupees.
He skipped so many 20s though, big 20s throughout Super Metroid. And a couple pieces of heart. That could have been his heart refill.
Now Pansnek is descending into the basement of Pod, and this place is nasty without the lamp. Turtles are mean.
Oats is one hit away from death.
Maybe he wants to chug one of his 3 blue potions, or maybe he wants to die.
Some days I know that feeling. So, Oats, Blue Brinstar Man. You've been holding it off for long enough.
If Pansnek remembers he has the firewood for this room and lights the torch to make killing those turtles a lot easier. He's not going Blue Brinstar, he's going to go Swamp at this point.
Again, if he finds Mitzi or Swamp Palace, I mean, he would have a pretty big advantage. I mean, it'll be as if, you know, because I'll see Pansnek doing all Meridia and Lower Norfair before he goes into Swamp Palace.
It's pretty reasonable to go clear out Super Metroid at this point. He's got all the items he needs to do it. Has done for a while now. The only thing he could possibly leave behind would be Shacktor, but the grapple beam is in Meridia, so it's pretty quick to route over to Shacktor from the grapple beam. But we're going to get the Swamp Dive first from Oatsngoats, whilst Pansnek gets their crystal from Palace of Darkness.
Again, as I said, this is the most item-heavy dungeon there is in the game. 6 unique item grabs. Plus, this is a green pendant dungeon, which means that's a 7th item from Shirashula. Now, all 7 of these items could be junk. But, you know, we might find ourselves Red Mail, we might find ourselves Butter Sword, we might find ourselves Charge Beam, or if we find ourselves Mitts, we know where everything else is for Go Mode.
It looks like Pansnek's going to activate their flute, and then, well, they can't get into the Maya area yet because no mitts. So I wonder where he's going to go next from here. I would be starting to clear out Super Metroid at this point.
Now, I wonder if he'll go straight to Lower Norfair for that portal.
He can get into the back of Meridia pretty quickly once he activates that flute. And get your 07s in chat for the duck is loose.
The goose is loose, the duck is a muck.
No, I'm deliberately messing up the rhyming here.
I hate you. I really don't. I'm not that mean of a person. Now the question, where's Pansnek going? Going back to Dark World right now. He doesn't have any more dungeons he can clear right now.
I don't think he's seen the Bumper Cave yet, and I don't think he's been in Graveyard Ledge yet.
He's been in Graveyard Ledge. He's done Graveyard and King's Tomb.
Oh, okay. Then no, he can't do the Smith's Chain because he doesn't have the mitts.
This isn't inverted. You can do that in inverted.
Oh, he hasn't done digging game yet, so he's going to get his extremely meta shovel first.
Best digging game like I am ever.
Oats is making his way to the quite notorious left side of the swamp. There's our shovel within a shovel.
It's so funny.
Use the shovel to get a shovel to get $20, if I remember correctly.
It's $20. And K45 is a big 20 as well.
It's just a Dark World checks we would usually make if we have a blacksmith or a purple chest in tow, but no mitts, so we cannot do that yet. Mitts is essentially our no mode right now for the commentators. For Pansnek, he also needs to get Cane of Samaya from Meridia. Nothing on left side for Oatsngoats. Pansnek summons the duck, but decides he wants to go back to the Dark World instead. Ooh, he's probably going to go back into Swamp Palace too. I mean, we haven't seen all the items in here. Titan Smiths could be here, so if Oatsngoats gets the Titan Smiths here, Pansnek will be very shortly getting them too. Hey, he just
He's going to Meridia. He's going to Meridia. That's where he's going.
Last few checks of Swamp Palace coming up.
Mitts!
There's the Titan Smiths. Okay, Pansnek, you walked right by Swamp Palace and you didn't get those mitts. Ooh. I mean, Pansnek's got to clear out Meridia anyway to get that cane and his boss kills, so it's not too big of a loss. But yep, we have got Titan Smiths in Pendant Swamp.
So we know Oats needs to get to Blue Bread and he'll be in go mode. And our tracker is saying that we have found all 6 items right now. So both Argus and the big chest is pointless. But we are still going to see Argus though. Super easy fight with Hookshot and Timber Sword.
There's our green pendant for Oatsngoats, and he's probably going to turn that in before he goes checking somewhere like Blue Brimstone. That may also lead him into Eastern Palace and Pod, again without that bow, so he's not going to be able to finish him. So he's not quite in the lead yet.
Now, where is he going? Oh, lumberjack chain.
Ooh, this is going to be a bit of a pointless time sink for him. Blacksmith chain, not lumberjack. We're not doing agate today.
Yeah, sorry. Again, we don't know medallion requirements, but we know the mushroom from Blue Bryn leads to Quake. So at least that's in logic. We're going to get Peg Check. I mean, we could still get Bombos here in any one of these checks.
Yeah, if we need bombers for one of the dungeons, we could be hunting all over the seed again. Just like my last race, Ether in Pendant Skull Woods for go mode.
I mean, this was Mitts and Swamp Palace. Chink, 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 chink.
And the pigs of shame. Misses a few pegs, but just for the hell of it. He's saving and critting with that purple chest, but he does have a mirror. He could just walk down there. Well,
Yeah,
he's already
no,
done mirror. He's already done swamp, so it's not quite so necessary. I guess this is a bit quicker. So Pansnek's going to be clearing out all of Meridia after Dragon, and we know that the cane and the grapple beam are in parallel sandpits. He's probably going to pick up both of them.
Nice big cart. Alright, so Oats, you've done basically all the checks you can do right now. Aside from dipping both Eastern and Palace of Darkness.
He could go ice.
He can go ice. We know it's not an ice. Come on. Just think of blue. Think of blue.
Swamp Palace is pretty blue. He's only just done that.
He's walking towards the portal. And he's going to turn in his pendant.
And then take his choice from green or grey right afterwards. You'll get a space jump from Eastern Palace at least. Pansnek, he resets out of the plasma beam. Did he take a save after Dragon? I didn't see him take one, but he must have done.
He had to have done. Yeah, he's in the save room. Yep, Oats is going to dip Eastern.
We still got no idea where that lamp is.
Yeah, no, and Oats has been very cautious not to go into any lamp-locked areas. He still hasn't saved the old man, which is why he doesn't have the portal to Death Mountain yet.
Maybe he's thinking he did an oopsie and wanted to save a mirror portal from Pod so that he could then use it to get into Eastern. But he could just clear Eastern and then... Okay, no, he's going into Super Metroid. Okay, yeah.
I
It's
am
like Super Metroid.
I am kind of confused by that. Go down, go down. He's going down, guys! That moonfall, though. He was so close to space jump too.
So Pansnek's about to get their grapple beam and probably the cane of Samaya right after. So for Pansnek, they just have to go back to. Oh no, he's getting Shackle. Boo! Boo! So what I was going to say was he was going to get his cane of Samaya, and well, he's got a grapple beam because he's just using that to get a Shackle. But he should get his cane of Samaya from the other sandy pit, and then he just needs to go into Swamp Palace to get his Titan Smiths. Meanwhile, Oatsngoats finally has his bow. So we're in kind of pseudo go mode at the moment.
Schrodinger's go mode. We might be
Yeah.
in go mode, but we might not be in go mode.
Yeah, Oatsngoats only has that one medallion. And if he's really unlucky, we need Kraken Bombers for Mizumaya and Turtle Rock. There's an energy tank at Shackle, and we're safe and critting. I mean, we can dump the grapple beam now because we don't need it. And we can just check out the Alpha Sand Pit and get that Cane of Samaya. Meanwhile, Oatsngoats gets their boots.
Das Boots! So again, we're in Schrodinger's go mode. We might be in go mode. We might not be in go mode. Same with Pansnek, who is... Oh, wait, no. Pansnek still needs his mitts, which we know is in Swamp.
Yeah, the most he's going to do at this point is clear out the rest of Meridia and Lower Norfair. There's quite a lot of item checks in Lower Norfair, but they don't take too much time to get to, so it's not too big of a loss for Pansnek.
Alright, Oats is going to be doing all his boots checks now.
Ideally for Pansnek, he would decide to start dipping pendant dungeons before doing Lower Norfair, but he can clear all of Super Metroid at this point. There's little reason not to clear Lower Norfair, since we're here already. Oats getting a bit confused with those boots. Yeah, he's going to go back to King's Tomb after getting a bit indecisive.
But he also has Bonk Rocks, which he was like arguing between himself, I guess.
Arguing between himself. So you're saying that Oatsngoats has
Arguing
two
between those locations.
Yep.
That's what I
Oatsngoats
meant.
says that Oats has got the Oats personality, which loves Super Metroid, and the Goats personality, which hates Link to the Past. Together, they combine Oats and Goats.
Oats is also going to be getting there quick, which again, we are 66% sure now that we're in go mode. Oh, just powder her for good luck.
Frame the animals, the morph bombs were just above the high jump boots in Upper Norfair. So OT is going back into the Dark World from the Swamp Pirates area. Where's his plan? He can't do the Pyramid Fairy yet because one of our 5-6 crystals is in Missing Mire and the other one is in Pod.
Yeah, I think he's forgetting that there's another port closer to Pod.
Yeah,
He's
he's
going to do
taking the scenic route. Pansnek's finishing up their Meridia checks. Whilst Oatsngoats makes his way into Pod. I think Pansnek has got all the items from Meridia now. Gonna see where they go next. Oh yeah, he hasn't checked out the Mama Turtle room yet. So there's 1 rupee here and 20 rupees in the wall. Okay, now Pansnek is done with Meridia. And, oh no, he never broke the glass pipe in here. Okay. So I think Pansnek cleared out most of Upper Norfair earlier. I remember seeing them over in Bubble Mountain, and they have done great, so they're just going to be on their way to Lower Norfair now. We know that their go mode item isn't going to be here, but it's not too much of a time sink to clear out all the items in here, and they got to kill Ridley at some point anyway.
And this will let us see into Misery Mire what item we need from Mire.
True enough. And after Misery Mire, I imagine Pansnek will be dipping the Phantoon dungeons. It's just a matter of whether he goes Swamp or Ice Palace first. Ooh, oops. Oatsngoats getting bounced by these beetles here.
He's having fun.
Pansnek is farming some missiles here. I'm not sure what for. He seems a bit confused. There's no secret wall there. I think he's forgetting a bit of his Super Metroid map knowledge there. He thought he could get into this room from the left side, but that doesn't work. You have to go into it from Bubble Mountain. Ooh, Oats, watch your health, please. Okay, he finds his way to the Lone Norfolk entrance this time. So no fancy tricks necessary here, we just space jump our way to the top. Pansnek is taking the save here. I think he's going to go down into the Golden Tweetser room, check that out. If he sees no items, reset and come back to the Lone Norfolk entrance. For first, they are going to take a pose at the elevator and think about where they want to go. Yeah, left. So for space jump, there is an extra item in logic over here. We know it's not necessary because Oats himself is in go mode. It's simply a matter of whether Oats manages to catch up to Pansnek first, or Pansnek gets to those Titan Smiths in Swamp Palace first. Oats is having a bit of trouble in these dark rooms.
Yeah,
Have you just
no.
take a step in the dark maze?
Yeah, no. I've noticed he doesn't like. If you notice, he's been trying to avoid these for the longest time, and his again, he's a Super Metro runner. He's really started playing Link to the Past ever since this combo came out. So he's probably feeling. Oh, was that Charge Beam? That was Charge
Yeah,
Beam.
that's Charge Beam. Yep, we're sticking around for that. Also, hey, we don't need to spam. We don't need to spam super missiles at the tweets now.
That means we can do X-ray on this guy. We found out the
You
earlier
can't do
that.
no. You can't do X-ray on the tweetso. Like the game expects you to have the plasma beam by this point, so the tweetso is designed not to be affected by the X-ray method.
And one of my early commentaries, someone killed him with 3 X-rays.
I am going to need clarification on that, because I was always under the impression that Chorizo is immune to X-rays, because you're expected to have the plasma beam by this point in the game. Dragon and Bottoon are vulnerable to the plasma beam, because in the vanilla Super Metroid, you can only get the plasma beam after beating Dragon. The door to the plasma beam is locked until you beat Dragon. The only other enemy I've seen X-ray being used on is the Ninja Pirates. Right, and because I was talking here, I missed what medallion was there for needed for Maya. I hope that wasn't Bombus.
Oats is also going to be missing his flute because he didn't want to do all of Dark Maze. He kind of skipped on Dark Maze. But he's going to do the much harder basement of Pod.
Let's see if we get another look at the Maya medallion here. I completely missed it. Pansnek is going around. That's not a good sign.
There's Bombos.
Okay, so we're in medallion go mode anyway. So if that was Bombos, we're okay.
It was Quake.
Oh, it's Quake. Okay.
So Pansnek is going to go ahead and clear this dungeon.
Then probably dip back into Lone Norfolk to kill Ridley and clear it out. And then it's just simply a matter of get over to Phantoon Swamp and get those Titan Smiths. If Pansnek makes the wrong gamble, he's going to go into Phantoon Ice Palace and clear it up for pretty much nothing.
Now, this is still anyone's race.
Hammering away in the darkness at these turtles once more, but we get through to the Helmsol room. And one Silver finishes the Helmsol off after 16 in hammer hits. So Oates did skip that flute in the Dark Maze, but that's not really going to set him back. He can easily get over to Misery Mire from Lower Norfair. It's the funny thing about Combo Randomizer. You're always expected to go down into Lower Norfair to kill Ridley, and so you can always get to the Misery Mire area from there. So the flute is never necessary in the Combo Randomizer.
Looks like Oat's going to go ahead and clear Eastern now. The dark rooms here are a little bit more manageable. And with this, we'll have a boss, a tie on bosses. Oats, you have hook shot. You don't need to go up here. Oats.
It's not much for time loss.
But he gets his space jump.
Misses support on the first Stalfos there, but he does get only the 2 Stalfos spawning.
Let's see. He could go mode this dungeon.
I don't think he wants to take any risks with that Bomber's medallion. We do know it's right by Misery Mire in the Mire shed. His swords look okay. He has got Tempered Sword just like Pansnek, and he's got Silver Arrow, so he's pretty much set for Zelda.
Yeah, no, I mean he's in like go mode basically. I mean
he has been
he's going
passing
to
up, yeah, he's been passing up a lot of missiles, so he's going to want to get Charge Beam, which we know is right by Golden Tweet Zone.
And we know Bombos is right next to Chet, so those are 2 locations that will be easy checks.
Yeah, not like Pendant Swamp with Titan Smiths. And Pansnek is going to clear out all of Lower Norfair before he even thinks of going to Pendant Swamp, unfortunately. Oh, there's our lamp.
Now they expect you to go far for that lamp.
Well, these upcoming rooms in Misery Mire are some of the worst dark rooms in the game, and that is a very convenient spot for lamp, all things considered.
They basically wanted you to full clear Super Metroid before you can even do half the dungeons in this game. Logically. I wonder if we're going to get some spooky glitches.
We got one earlier in my previous race. Benteezy managed to pull one off without me even noticing until too late.
I think Benteezy's... Is he the only one that's been doing it?
I honestly don't know which Link to the Past runners do not do the spooky accent bits. We can talk Bentisi up as one who can do it. But yeah, Pansnek's just going for the regular way of getting through.
And with this, they will be tied on bosses. Oats has the IM lead though, with the mix.
Yeah, Pansnek's going to get their next crystal very shortly, though. It's just a matter of getting into Phantoon Swamp and getting those mitts for Titans for Pansnek.
But we're nearing the possibly our final hour of this race. So these riders have been giving you guys a really good race. So don't forget to give them a follow.
Judging from chat, we've had loads of Oatsngoats followers in chat already, but yeah, Oatsngoats is a great Super Metroid runner. Pansnek is a well, he's not quite as good as probably Oatsngoats at Super Metroid, but he's put off a pretty good combo randomizer race so far.
I think Oats is going to go back into Super Metro and clear Lower Norfair now.
Yeah, but he has that flute. No, he doesn't have flute. No, that wasn't the Dark Maze.
He skipped it. He skipped it.
Pansnek heading straight back into Lower Norfair.
Oh no, he's going to check the front of gauntlets. Ah, okay. It's not going to be that big of a check.
So yeah, Pansnek, like I've mentioned before, he is going to be clearing out Lower Norfair when he could skip quite a lot of items in here, but none of the items really force you to go out for very much. So it's going to give Oats a bit of a catch-up time, but not too much. Mostly depends on how Pansnek is with execution in here. So one thing that could be a bit of a time sink is he's going to go into the Mickey Mouse room here, and he can either get out through the top, or he may fall down below and have to waste some time. But he does get out through the ceiling again. So with space jump and screw attack, none of the rooms in Lower Norfair are going to be any issue at all. We can even get through dangerous rooms like the Francaise/Three Musketeers room without too many problems. And also this room, which is also stuffed with key hunters. Pansnek taking the safety save here. Oatsngoats is checking out the X-ray room. If he wants to waste some time, he could be making his way over Shacktool too.
I think he's going to go to Norfair.
Yeah, we ain't got time for Shacktool. So Oatsngoats heading into Upper Norfair around the time that Pansnek is heading in almost at Ridley. First, we've got to get past these ninja pirates here.
The Kamen Rider pirates.
Now, Pansnek does have Plasma, Wave, and Charge Beam, so we don't really need to farm super missiles for Ridley.
And he's
He does
not.
take a
He's
lot
going.
extra. Yeah. Ridley does take a lot of extra damage from super missiles compared to the charge beam, so the super missiles do kill him faster. So Pansnek's going to exhaust his supply first.
He also has enough regular missiles that he could just spam them after the supers are gone.
Pansnek taking a dip in the acid there. Whilst he has him in a nice poker pattern, he's not getting any hits in. Okay, Ridley's turning nice and pink now. A few more hits should have him fully cooked, and then Pansnek will just need to be grabbed, and Ridley will be dead. Apparently grabbing Samus is too much strain for Ridley, and he just decides to break himself apart into pieces for no real reason. ₹20 in Ridley's stash today.
And Oates is going to be getting himself a charge here in a second.
Nice quick kill on Oates' side.
Now let's see if he goes into Mire and finds out he's in go mode.
Yep, he's going. Well, he's going to go to Checkerboard Cave first. He wants that lamp. Maya in the dark is a nasty prospect. Luckily, the lamp is in Misery Mire itself. Oh, I forget the layout of the keys. It could be that Oatsngoats decides, I'm in go mode. I've got the big key and the small key. I'm going to go into the back of Maya and not check the big chest for the lamp. And
Would you say Mire without lamp is miserable?
Oh no, don't get bodied by this pterodactyl here. Go straight for the blue potion. So Pansnek's got a couple more items to check in and Ridley escape, and then it's just simply a matter of which Phantoon dungeon does he go for first.
So at 2 hours 45 minutes on the dot, we are in guaranteed go mode.
Long as Oatsngoats gets that lamp. I really wouldn't want to be watching Oates struggle through the dark rooms in my Turtle Rock. So here's the Fantasy room, or Three Musketeers. I think I prefer Fantasy. We are on Twitch. These Three Musketeers are so called because they are really annoying to kill if you don't have a screw attack. But we do have a screw attack, so they're trivial. Pansnek is making their way out of Norfair now. So depending on which dungeon Pansnek decides to go into first, this could be really close between Pansnek and Oats, or Oats could have a significant advantage here. It's basically a 50-50 chance at this point for Pansnek.
I mean,
Does he go Ice Palace, or does he go Swamp Palace?
right now, Oats doesn't have the flutes. That's going to be the one thing that's going to be holding Oats back right now.
Pansnek is fluting. Let's see where he goes. He's going
Swamp.
Swamp. He's going Swamp. Oatsngoats has mirrored to the front of Mire, and he's thinking about something.
He doesn't know his way through Mire, and he leaves it. Why?
Oh no. No, he doesn't want any of this Mire business. He wants to go back to Super Metroid. Super Metroid is nice and calming and relaxing.
It's because he doesn't want to deal with the lamp. He doesn't want to deal with the lamp.
See, Pansnek's going to do the Pyramid Fairy first before Swamp. So it's still up in the air where he could go.
This whole run, Oatsngoats has been afraid to do dungeons without having everything required for it, like the lamp or the bow. And that's going to possibly cost him this time around.
Did we get a pyramid check earlier from Oats?
Nope, because the other 5-6 crystal is Mire.
Ah, yes, right. Yes, of course, it's missing on the tracker now. The tracker seems to be slightly bugged as it's playing bits of the 5 and 6 crystals. The 5 and 6 crystals. It seems to be once we're marking them done with the current tracker, the symbols disappear. You can still identify which are the 5 and 6 by the missing symbols. It's just inconvenient.
So Pansnek is going to go check Mire, get his mitts. If Oatsngoats does not get back to Misery Mire, which is going to be very inconvenient for him to get back to Misery Mire, to be completely honest. Right now, this is Pansnek's game to lose right now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Even though Oats was in go mode first.
And significantly before. Yeah, the dipping out of Mire is basically the play that's costing Oats right now. The lamp is in there. And he can't get back to Mire easily unless he goes back into Lower Norfair back to the Golden Tweetso area after Ridley. The absolute worst thing for Oats right now would be to go dipping into Ice Palace and maybe Shacktool. Because we've only seen Shacktool on Pansnek's side, and that was just an energy tank.
Oh wait, Pansnek has not done damn? Okay.
He did have a really unorthodox route early in the game. Like, the first thing he did when getting into Link to the Past was head over to Eastern Palace, and then he just went straight to Mini Moldorm after that. Before even thinking of going to Kakariko. So I guess he skipped the dam. Wow, imagine if an important item had been here the whole time. And Pansnek had skipped it until 2 hours 50 into the seed.
Yeah, no, I mean, this is going to be rough. I don't see Oats going back to Mire anytime the next half hour.
Oats is using Charles' plasma shots against Ridley and doing a magnificent job of killing him. A couple more to get him dead. And there he goes. Honestly, I have no idea why Ridley decides he's going to blow up just because he picked up Samus. I mean, if he doesn't pick up Samus, he just keeps flying around forever and ever without dying at all. But as soon as he does pick up Samus, whoops, too much strain, I'm just going to inexplicably explode and break apart for no reason whatsoever. The mids were on the left side of Swamp, weren't they? In the big chest.
They were in the back after you drained the water.
Oh yeah, in the back, yes.
So Pansnek decides he's going to go back first. He's going to get in go mode first. And he will know he's in go mode, and he can just get out of Swamp right there and then. But he's not doing it. So Oats has one last chance now to make this a race to go back to Gold Giorgio.
Pansnek is going left side first.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oats will take about 5. If Oats decides to go backtracking to Gold Giorgio, to go back to Meyer, that'll be about the time Pansnek will find his mitts, and then they'll both be literally tied. However, Pansnek has the flute, will be able to get to Turtle Rock first. And it'll be a go mode Turtle Rock. But that's not happening.
Oh, there's the high jump boots. I missed that the first time on Pansnek's side. So Oatsngoats, he's still not treating himself in go mode. He is still checking items for that lamp because he does not want to do Mizumai and Turtle Rock in the dark. Quite understandable. They are nasty places to go through in the dark if you're not experienced with them.
Yeah, so Pansnek is going to find his mitts by the time Oats gets out of the escape here. And unfortunately, what that means is Oats is going to be looking everywhere for that lamp, possibly in Ice Palace, as Pansnek finishes the seed. And if, let's say, the Turtle Rock medallion is ether, Oats has been in go mode for the last 30 minutes. No, wait, Oats is going to go to Turtle Rock. Problem is, there's another big dark room in Turtle Rock that's a kind of pain in the butt to do.
Oh yeah, and he's going to be checking stuff like Mimic Cave and so on too, that he doesn't need to check. So Pansnek's going to proceed into the room in here. He's going to find his Titan's mitts, and he is going to be in go mode.
Yeah,
immediately save some crits.
Yeah, no, 255.27. He's going to Turtle Rock right now.
So both these runners are in go mode, heading into Turtle Rock. Oats has a bit of an advantage here in getting into Turtle Rock, but he is not treating himself in go mode. He is in lamp mode. And the lamp is in Mizumaya. He dipped into Mizumaya, but he decided not to clear it because he didn't have that lamp. And he wants to go searching elsewhere for it. So Pansnek really has a clear advantage here. here's Super Bunny Cave, and I guess Hookshot Cave coming up. We haven't seen these yet.
I mean, they're nice.
Pansnek gets a bit disorientated and takes the wrong ledge to try and get in the cave.
This is Oates' chance to get back in the lead. Oh, Buttersword.
It's a nice find. I mean, we've got tempered, so it's not really that necessary.
It helps for Trinex.
Oatsngoats forgetting his hookshot there, routing a bit there.
Oh, Red Mail.
Ah, safety cave. Gold sword and red mail.
Oh, and the mirror shield. What? if Pansnek decides to go into Hookshot's cave, he'll be fully upgraded.
I mean, the only thing he could want is he's got the silver arrows, and the only reason why people would dip into Hookshot Cave on the way to Ganstown would be to look for silver arrows or tempered sword. He's got both of those, so he is not going to be stopping by there. So runners are going to have a bit of a high five here, getting into Turtle Rock.
Oh, it was double quake. So yeah, no. So the go mode for Oatsngoats was about at 2 hours 30. So Oates has been in go mode for about a half hour now. However, Pansnek is one dungeon away from going to Gan's Tower.
So we're actually going to get a good comparison of the difference in execution here between Pansnek and Oatsngoats. So Oates is going to light up these 4 torches, switch to the hookshot, and then try to hookshot to the right or the left. He does get it to reset himself back to the door, and then get in the north door quickly. Ooh, Pansnek a bit late with that hookshot, so he's going to have to wait a couple more seconds more. So runners are going to have another high five here, getting into the pokey room. I believe these pokies, they are pokies from Super Mario Brothers, but I believe they're actually called Hokubokus. I don't know a single bit of Japanese, so don't ask me why they're actually called Hokubokus.
Copyright infringement name.
Both made by Nintendo. There's no copyright
I
infringement.
know. I'm just making a joke.
Now, if we were playing, say, the Sonic the Hedgehog on stream and found a Hokuboku there, that would be copyright infringement.
Well, now, I mean, Sega does make games for Nintendo now. What if you found it in a Nintendo game?
Ooh, Oatsngoats wrong pipe. Yep. He realizes and goes in the correct pipe this time. Oh, vanilla big key today. So Pansnek is going to need one more key and he can get to Trinex. He's gonna loop south, and I doubt he's gonna skip the big chest. Because if you have to loop back from laser bridge because there's no small key there, it's a quite a time loss. Struggling a bit with his Hoku Pokus here, he can just switch to the fire rod and kill them in one hit with half magic. Nice and easy. So Oatsngoats is in lamp mode. He's going to go into Mimic Cave here, and Pansnek's just going to walk straight past.
Yeah, I did a double 1v1 a couple of nights ago, and one runner was in go mode. The other four decided to do Ice Palace. The other three decided to do Ice Palace. All of them went to Ice Palace at the same time. And it was just hilarious seeing one person in go mode while everyone else was trying to clear it all out.
Okay, now it's Oatsngoats going to proceed on further into Turtle Rock and try and get through the Samaya room without the lamp in the darkness. Quite convenient piece of heart there from the big chest that refills his health. Okay, Oats faced with a dilemma here. He's going to go down. Pansnek needs one more key from here, which is going to be on Laser Bridge. Takes the safety door. Oatsngoats got a bit, he ran around a bit on that platform. I'm not sure if he actually hit the switch twice or just once. Pansnek gets his small key and is ignoring the other chests. There's nothing he could possibly want in those. I mean, no, if he does want Red Mill, then go to it right over in Hookshot Cave. He's going around in circles a bit in the Samaya room. Okay, I think he... Nope, not quite. Gonna go around in circles a bit more. I think... No, he still hasn't got it. Meanwhile, Pansnek is at Trinex now. It's getting low on health here. Ooh, Pansnek gets a breath from the ice head. That's a bit inconvenient.
Yeah, Oates just saved and quit. More likely, we're going to see him go into Ice Palace now.
Pansnek misses the first easy spin as you can get against the main Trinex head. But it takes him down without too much time. Okay, we are going to be starting a big key game for Ganon's Tower right now. If you're a subscriber or supporter of any of the Speed Gaming channels, get your guesses in chat between 1 and 22. We're going to be stopping the big key game as soon as Pansnek gets into the basement. So get your guesses in quickly.
Now, if you are a subscriber to any of the Speed Gaming networks, or you donate 250 bits and to any of the networks, guessing the big key right will put you on our leaderboard, where you'll hear me and Ocelot say "Go mode" 50 times more.
Oats and Goats is making their way back over to the lumberjack area. I think they checked this earlier. We know that the lamp isn't there, it's just 50 or 300 rupees, I forget which. Oh, he's going for a pet check. But we already know it's couch cash. Pansnek did this much earlier. I missed what the first two items there were in the chest.
Yeah, my stream kind of froze. The first one was a small key. Yeah, I am not seeing anything right now.
I can hear the tire room. So he knows not to.
Sounds like he's doing the tire room.
This definitely sounds like a tire room check. Oh, and I think my sound's gone.
Yeah, my sound's gone too. This is unfortunate. And we were in go mode and everything. We are getting confirmation that the stream is being fixed. So I see a little bit. Looks like the key was not on chest 3, which would have been tile room, because looks like he did check it. Oatsngoats is going to be looking for his lamp in desert.
It looks like we're back, and Pansnek's going into the room behind the Giptos now, on the right side.
So 4 is a heart container. 5 is a missile. Ice beam and 6. Oh no!
Oh no! Gets bounced by the beetle into the teleporter and misses the chest. So that was number 6, because we got tire room.
Yeah,
We're missing out on number 7.
Yeah, we're pretty sure we got tile room because we did hear tiles go off for a long time. He didn't go through tile room. He made sure he checked it. So 7 is the big key. It looks like Link Hero Time is on the leaderboard with 2 wins now after that one. He got the correct guess. Good job, Link Hero Time.
Yeah, Link Hero of Time is one of our new commentators here for the tournament. He's done quite a lot for races so far already. So kudos to Link Hero of Time.
He's in go mode for sure for number of wins.
You can stop that now. We can still say we're in lamp mode for Oats and Goats. That doesn't involve any of the mention of that word, right? Now, I haven't been watching Oats and Goats' side, not least because the stream cut out for a bit, so I don't know if he's got all the items from Desert Palace, but he is going to go take on Lamb Rollers.
With the butter sword, it is 2 hits per worm.
Or 1 hit per silver arrow. Now he is in the area, so he may choose to flute back to Maya and dip back in and try and find that lamp.
He doesn't have to flute. He never did the dark room.
Oh, of course, yes, of course. That is actually really cool. lamp in Maya so that he can go get the flute in the desert, in the Palace of Darkness Dark Maze, so that he can then get back to Maya.
Trolley too. He also never did the old man. So the mire, the mirror, not the mirror, but the flute will give him a way back to Death Mountain.
Dark rooms are a good sequence pick. If you ever want to get into Link to the Past Randomizer, I recommend learning them. They are super useful. Misses one arrow on the first lamp. Well, let's guess the other two. Oatsngoats is looking at his paw screen in the middle of a desert. As one does when utterly confused and lost and potentially thirsty and starving in the middle of a desert. Looks like he's... Okay, well, I was about to say that Oatsngoats was going to go into Ice Palace, but Pansnek decides to distract us by falling down a pit multiple times.
I don't know what... Is Oats is going clear Mother Brain? No, he's going... Where is he going?
Did you know that the Ether Medallion will light up the platforms in Ganon's Tower? It's how I got through the basement to the Ice Armors the first time I played Link to the Past as a kid, because I had I'd never thought about lighting the torch in the room to light up the bridge that way. So I just spammed Ether Medallion all the way across to get over to Ice Armors.
I thought that was intended.
No, you actually are supposed to light up the torch from a distance with a fire rod, and that will light your way across the bridge. Never did work it out as a kid. In fact, the only time I actually saw that being used was once in a randomizer race.
Oh. Yeah, Oats might be going to Death Mountain here.
Okay, a second opportunity for trolling coming up right here. For Mordorm is no big threat with a tempered sword. And he gets pushed off. Oatsngoats is going back to Norfair. So he could be on his way to Lower Norfair and get back to the Mire that way, which we know he needs to do to get that lamp. Nope, he's going back to Link to the Past. Gotta be careful with the dashes here. Those bumpers, they can send you ricocheting off in nasty directions. Okay, and now we've got Agatu on Pansnek's side. Meanwhile, Oatsngoats is taking out Spike Cave. I think he did this earlier with the Cane of Burner, didn't he?
No, I don't think anyone checked Spike Cave yet. You're thinking of the other race you did earlier.
Nah, I'm sure that at least one of our runners has checked Spike Cave this time. Yeah, just 5 missiles. The Aghanims are getting a bit out of sync here for Pansnek, but he gets the kill. And Pansnek is on his way to Ganon. What facts is he going to give us today? He gave me nutrition facts earlier today, so I'm thinking song lyrics. I'll be more eager about encouraging thinking outside the box when there's I didn't catch all of it. I haven't seen that quote before.
If there's any logic of thinking in it.
He's using the cape here to get lots of hits in Ganon. Good strategy, especially when you have half magic. Ooh, we're getting the basement check in Tower of Hera from Oats. Poor guy.
Another 300 rupees. I'm sure he's happy to see all that.
Chugs are blue because why not? Don't need them for anything else at this point. Ganon's teleporting a lot.
We're getting to the final phase here.
Did you find the arrows in the light world? Yeah, we did. Both Oats and Pansnek have them.
Ooh, nice double.
I didn't think that would work with him up against the platform.
He would have had another double if the lamp didn't turn off, but he won't be getting the lamp glitch. Oh, wait, he still got it. Nice.
Yeah, he got it previously. I think he didn't get any hits in before going for the lamp glitch the first time. Okay. Assuming Pansnek makes it across the bridge into the Triforce room, get your single G's in chat for Pansnek. Just 1 G, no more, no less. Oats is heading into Ice Palace. Hey, I'm seeing some multiple G's in there from chat. Naughty, don't do that.
I mean, this was a rough seed. I mean, it was mint and green.
Well, we know that there's pretty much going to be nothing down here in Ice Palace, literally just upgrades. We've seen everything that could possibly be of use to our runners. Pansnek didn't have Red Mail, Gold Sword, or the Mirror Shield because they were all sitting in Hookshot Cave. It's Oatsngoats checked looking for that lamp, and Pansnek just walked by. So with the Ice Beam, the Super Metroids here provide a very little obstacle. You can do this room without the Ice Beam at all, it just takes a little bit more time because you gotta gather up all the Metroids on your head and then use 3 power bombs to kill them. Oatsngoats is heading deeper into Ice Palace. Iced tea is like a check that is bad even at the best of times when you find a necessary item there. But I imagine Oatsngoats is going to be checking everything here because he wants that lamp. And Pansnek does have a problem of Metroid sitting on his head, so he does use power bombs to kill him off. He's also turning off his suit, so he's going to go for the fast baby Metroid train here. Gets himself hit by the side hoppers a little bit, but it's much easier to do with this one in the next one because it's kind of slow and dozy.
I mean, he's still getting hit by it. It's going to be a nice, quick baby cutscene.
Yep, drained in less than half a second. Turns his suits back on, and he's got to go get an energy refill next to him. I've seen one runner go into Mother Brain without refilling the energy. They died pretty much instantly and got sent all the way back to the ship. Chap pointing out that he was facing left when the baby Metroid detached. That loses him a little bit of time. Not good for speedruns. When you're going for baby Metroid trains, always face right. Pansnek taking the safety save in here. Pansnek is going for the Z-type skip here. You have to freeze the rink in the right spot, made it much easier if you have the wave beam and then jump through, but he's just going to use his missile supply. We don't really need these missiles for Mother Brain because A, we've got an absolute ton of them, and B, we are fully kitted out with beams, including charge. You don't want to use supers to break the glass case here. This is based on the number of hits with missiles, so you just want to use regular missiles here until the glass breaks, and then hit the Mother Brain. Pansnek is already damage boosting himself off Mother Brain, probably going to go for the stand-up glitch here. And now he's going for charged plasma shots, which is the highest DPS on Mother Brain. She takes extra damage from these charged plasma shots compared to super missiles. Okay, so he's in, as Wolfman, another commentator likes to describe it, the catch-up phase. Actually, he has her own bar and grill going on. Oh, I think Pansnek dipped the energy a little too low there for the stand-up glitch, so Mother Brain's going to rainbow beam Samus for once, and Pansnek's going to get dipped down to the last energy tank. He's not going to be able to stand up here, but Mother Brain will immediately go into doing the next rainbow beam, and we get to say goodbye to the baby Metroid. I haven't been looking at what's been happening on Oatsngoats' side. I think he cleared out a bunch of Ice Palace, he didn't clear Cold Stare, and he's back in Super Metroid now. Looking a bit lost on where he wants to go. So Oatsngoats is going back into Brinstar. Did he miss? I don't remember him missing any items over here. We know he needs to get back into Maya and get that lamp. And for that, to get into Maya, he needs to head back into Lower Norfair by the Golden Tweetser and take the door there. Meanwhile, F for the baby Metroid, and Pansnek is in the last phase of Mother Brain. So he's going to act like he's at a rock concert and do a lot of headbanging here with the Hyper Beam. Okay, so he's red and crispy now. Well cooked.
So all we got left is quick escape. We'll see if Pan decides to save the animals.
I've only seen a couple of runners save the animals so far. And mostly in second place, although one runner did save the animals when in first place. No spoilers.
Yeah, I think someone's already spoiling the results of this race in the chat.
Yeah, I've been trying not to comment.
Yeah, you can kind of tell one runner is just keeping an eye waiting for the dot done right now. The other one's about ready to say dot done.
Yeah, mind of me in chat reminding me, I've got to go check out the Camadora race from earlier today. He always saves the animals.
And he, I believe he won his race.
Hey, I said I wanted to watch it, man. Spoilers! But I think we've got Oatsngoats already spoiling everything in the chat.
Yeah, I know.
So this is a spoiler-tastic zone. Spoilers! Pansnek is going to be getting our first place finish in about 30 seconds. Oh no, it looks like Oatsngoats is going to get back to the ship first. Oh no, they're going the wrong way. No, you've got to get back to the ship, Oatsngoats, and get the escape done.
Hey, guess who's saving the animals?
Oh. Yeah, I'm blowing maximum raspberries at this.
The animals get to go home too. Anyway, with an official SRL time of 3 hours, wait for it, 30 minutes on the dot, Pansnek is your winner tonight. We'll move on to being 1 and 2 in the tournament. Oatsngoats will go down to 0 and 3. And at the same time, Oatsngoats does forfeit. So we'll get both these runners in chat here. Talk about this crazy seed. But yeah, that was a fun seat to watch. It was very IM heavy at the beginning. Oh, and we have Pans in here. GG Pans.
Thanks. I honestly did not expect to win this race.
And Oats is also in here. GG Oats.
Thank you. Even though it's not much of a GG, but I'll take it.
So, about that shovel.
About the shovel being at the shovel, digging up the shovel with the shovel.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. Like, oh, okay, I win the prize I was digging with.
Yeah, I laughed a little bit. But yeah, it was a good seed. I just forgot about Meyer, and I just kind of left, and I was like, well, time to go do other stuff. And then if I would have kept going through Meyer, it would have been pretty close apparently.
At the point I was at, I was prepared to do Meyer Lampless, but at the same time, I really didn't want to. For the fact that I just found Lamp and Meyer, I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is a sign from heaven.
I was thinking about doing Lampless, then I took the wrong route near the slugs, and then I blocked myself in. And I was like, you know what? I'm just leaving. And because there were still a few items left. And then at that point, I forgot about Meyer. And then to get to Meyer, we have to go to Lower Norfair. That was rough. Did you find the flute?
It was in Dark Maze. It was in Dark Maze of Palace of Darkness. Pan did it.
Oh, I was thinking about doing. Yeah, I don't know the route. I don't know the maze, the Dark Maze there. So
yeah, if you were to if you actually were to see my side of it, you probably saw me just standing there for a bit before going into the Dark Maze. I actually was pulling up a map of the Dark Maze.
Oh, okay, yeah, that would have been a good idea. Because I totally forgot how to do it, or didn't. I kind of remember, but I didn't want to waste 5 minutes. And I was like, there's probably one item here, might not be good. But yeah, there was just a bunch of little things that would have made it really close. It was a really good seed at first. And apparently we were really close. So
yeah, no, Oats, you actually hit go mode at 2 hours 30. Pan, you hit go mode at 2 hours 55.
Yeah, I think what really held me up most was finding both Cane of Samaria and the Titan Mitts.
Yeah, Mitts was your last time. Mitts was your last time, and Oats, your last time was actually Quake.
Who found Mitts first? Because I was
you did.
Oh, okay. Because I was wondering, if that was even good. And I was super deep into, whatever that place is called, Swamp.
Yeah, you did that. You did Swamp early. You were basically looking everywhere for that lamp, and that was actually held you back. Honestly, unfortunately, it happens sometimes. You are probably one of the best Super Metroid runners out there. If this was just a Super Metroid run,
yeah, that's kind of what I try to bank on is finding as many items as possible to just get through Super Metroid as fast as possible to try to get a 30-minute edge. So then I can kind of take a little more time on A Link to the Past because I don't do too many randomizers.
Yeah, one trick I wanted to mention for that Dark Main pod is don't just have a map open. If you have some medallions like Pansnek did, you can use ether or bombers to basically freeze or kill all of the codongos in that room, and you don't have to worry about getting bounced around by them or dying.
That would have been nice. I couldn't remember if there was lamps in that room either to light, so I was
I did ether with mine, just not so much to kill them, but to keep them there as a reference point as to where they are. So it helped me navigate the room a bit easier.
So the chat really wants to know, Oats, you had a little bit of difficulty saying hi to Kraid, getting into his room. What was going on?
Yeah, that was a fluke. I was, I don't know.
You're welcome, chat. I asked the question you guys been bugging me to ask.
Yeah. Now it's awkward because of you, chat.
Wait, what was the question?
About I missed the Kraid quick kill. So.
Oh.
No, not the quick kill. You also took about a minute jumping into the door.
Oh, that, yeah. It's super annoying with speed booster on. So at that point, I'm just trying to figure out if I can make it. Then I wanted to try something really hard, but I didn't want to waste 5 minutes trying to get into Kraid. But yeah, but all in all, it was a fun race. Like I said, I didn't realize that 0-2 makes you already not eligible to make it out of the pool. So this was, luckily, on my defense, I was already not eligible to make it into the actual tournament. But it was a lot of fun, and yeah, thanks for racing.
Honestly, I'm just happy I got to be in this race against you at all, because I was going this full force knowing that I was probably going to lose.
Nah, I mean, it was close. If I would have found the lamp, I think we would have been really close. That would have been fun, but that is what it is. So yeah, thanks for racing.
Oats, if he would have found the lamp, would have cleared out Meyer, go mode Ridley, and then went straight to Turtle Rock. And while that was going on, he was going all throughout Lower Norfair because you couldn't find the mitts, and then you would have had to dip Swamp.
Can you do Turtle Rock, the maze, without lamp. I couldn't seem to find the notch to
It
get
is
down to the bottom. Oh, okay. I kept going down. I was like, I swear this is the right path. Because I was gonna finish Turtle Rock, but I just left. Couldn't figure it out.
So, like, I knew Mitz had to be in like Swamp Palace out of everywhere else because I couldn't go to Ice Palace because I need Mitz to get into Ice Palace. I wasn't about to check Desert Palace because that's like what, 2 items. Would have had a much higher chance checking Swamp Palace.
Yeah,
Swamp
had
was
like
7
5,
items.
so yeah.
6 items, and then it was also a green pendant, so it was 7 items total. I mean, it was the play.
Yeah, but good game again. And thanks for racing. Thanks for commentating, guys.
Oh yeah, for sure, anytime. Anything else you guys want to say about the seed, or Oslo, you got anything out?
I'm really, really, really glad my curse was broke. I've had to go through Pedestal C 4 times in a row with this randomizer, and I was really afraid it was going to be a 5th time with this race.
Yeah, that would have been really rough, but luckily it wasn't. So.
Well, now I know. What's Pansnek for? Hot pedestal action.
Oh, I really hope this curse is going to stick with me offline.
Guess we'll find out. But yeah, thanks, guys. And yeah, thanks again. See you later.
See ya, Oats. Good game. All right, I don't think I have anything else to say. I'm still laughing with the shovel spawn.
I think we pretty much
anything...
for about 2 hours solid at that.
No, this has been a fun seed, hilariously. Oh, Pan, you've just fallen 50 times in the first invisible floor room. And
we forgot to pester Oatsngoats about dipping into a well 3 times to get rupees.
Oh yeah!
Oh no, that reminds me. I got really worried when I was in Ganon's tower, and I was about to get that last chest, but that freaking bumper beetle knocked me into the pool. I'm like, no! I really hope that wasn't the big key.
Okay, wait. Yeah, so did you check tile room, by the way?
Yes, I checked tile room.
Okay, so it was Big Key 7. We actually lost stream, but see, we were hearing the tiles go off, so we assumed you checked tile room.
Yes,
so
I did.
We went ahead and said it was Big Key 7.
So yeah, because like I checked the 2, and then I checked tile room, that was 3. And
you checked
then...
3 out of the 4, that was 6, and then Torch was 7.
Yeah, so that was 7.
Alright. I think I'm all done here. Are you guys set to go?
Yeah, I'm good. Not unless you got anything else to ask.
Well, first off, don't forget to give these guys a follow. They gave you a great show tonight. Oats is a really good Super Metroid runner. He plays a lot of other Metroid games too. If you like that stuff, give my fellow commentator Ocelot a follow. He's been doing a lot of commentaries between this tournament and the other Link to Past tournament. Give our tracker a follow. Did a good job tracking all the new items. Did you notice we have boots and flippers on there now?
Yeah, I did. It's actually
so
a nice touch.
I know. We've been pestering Fiesel and Miss Metroid for this for like 2 weeks now.
Well, the other thing I noticed was that Bow is on there and that has the added silvers effect to it.
Oh, that's been there for like a week. That got added last week. Yeah. Other than that, I think we're done here. So I do hope the Triforce remains with all you, and see you guys next mission.
Yeah, I have got nothing else to add other than that my throat is starting to really hurt me after doing 2 races in a row. So thank you for joining us tonight, and see you in the next race.
Yeah, see you guys later.